mean, he gave a decent one. I think you should probably follow up.
Yeah. Okay.
So he didn't give a good one.
Shut the fuck up, Ann. You weren't here.
Oh, right.
Can you go away for another 24 minutes and come back?
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
So, after taking care of business up in Sarenville, the party headed back down to Avo to speak to the king after what they had found in Sarenville. Along the way, they had traveled back, camped outside of Cassidy's, for some reason, most avoided town, and decided to camp there even though she didn't really want to. Found a thief in the night, which Cass very quickly murdered. Yes, murdered, not killed, murdered.
It was killed.
Murdered.
No, it was definitely just killing.
And then found out that the thief was actually a changeling, which, as everyone knows now, that is what Cassidy is. Oddly enough, notified the guards about the dead body. They were seemingly confused about the changeling, as much as you guys were, and then peaced out, heading to Avo. Made it to Avo, made it to your fort, relaxed for just not even a day, barely a day, meeting your guards for the second time, speaking of some things before heading into Avo and speaking to the king. Upon arriving at the palace, the king was busy with another meeting. After exiting, you all observed he was meeting with the candidates of the Archmage position, two of which were known to you, or known of at least, the leader of the Phoenix Enclave, and the current stand-in Archmage, leader of the Mages Guild currently, that Corolla recognized the name of, because it had been on her acceptance letter, essentially. And then a third candidate who, you guys, I don't know if you know where he's from. I think Corolla might have an idea. Another mage, third mage. As they exited, also a fifth person exited the room they were meeting, immediately recognized and identified as Forcus, the person Corolla had told you guys about, the Dragonborn.
Just for clarification, this isn't the during that time I wasn't feeling his presence there, right? I still felt presence.
It was the presence that you had felt hadn't moved. It was still to the northeast, distant, very distant from where you were in Avo.
Okay, got it.
Yep. Borkus put on a pleasant display with a smile, seemingly recognizing your group. You spoke for a brief moment with Vargt seething at him, but you did not act. You thought maybe not a good idea to attack a guest of the king inside the palace and let him move on. The king came back, spoke to you. You provided him with the book of the Veldikins and information of what had happened in the north with the portals, in which he rewarded you, and seemingly restored Varg's soul, which you guys weren't 100% sure if that was the problem or not, but now know it's all good.
Yay.
Unfortunately, taking part of your reward out of the box to do so, but hey, a soul is a soul. You graciously accepted the rewards, the cloak that is now equipped. Who has the cloak? Corolla, I believe.
I think one of the squishies took it.
Yeah,
Cloak of Displacement. Okay, and the Ring of Protection, which was given to
Me.
Vargt. Okay. Yes, because they stack, right. As long as you're attuned to it. And then, did anyone write down the money? The amount of money? I'm assuming someone did.
I don't think we ever actually looked at how much money it was, did we?
Well, we did, and then
No,
we
we did.
split it instantly.
Then we went to
That's
right.
So I think everyone had already added the amount. It was...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think everyone got like... It wasn't as much money as we thought it was going to be.
I want to say it was like 400 something.
Yeah, it's got like 70-ish gold. Pieces. I think it was 500.
Yeah.
Although some of you have no gold on your character.
Some of us spent the gold on their character.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
buying stuff, right? So you received that. You went back to the fort. Corolla asked you all to meet in your meeting room / dining hall, and had a very serious discussion about Vorkus, in which you guys came up with a plan. Draken breaking off immediately to go create his not pick
Picks.
locks, just fucking
Pickaxe.
pickaxes.
I thought you
Thank
were
you.
gonna say
Pickaxes.
picking.
My freaking verbiage is not working for me very well right now. Broke off to do that while the rest of you discussed a little bit longer, and then you all
Trying
decided
to
to
figure
set
out how
off.
we were gonna get there.
How many
Yes,
did I make? Was it 3?
I think you made 3 in the
I
time
thought
frame
you were
that you
making one
had.
for every. Oh yeah.
You could have continued, but with a time frame, you were able to make 3. And then you guys came to the decision to travel via teleportation from the Mages Guild straight to Icemount instead of going to another city and then traveling a nearby city and then traveling. Saying, hey, if this guy, he was probably gonna know we're heading there anyway, so why not just go? So you went. 1 second, let me replace my battery.
134.
And Corolla tried to disguise herself.
What? And yes, she got herself
When we
disguised.
went, yeah. And they were like, Corolla, and she's like, what? No, that's not
Yep.
me.
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah, Marcus isn't too happy
Yes.
with us.
Yes,
Oh, I did
us.
not even bring that up to Edglian. I forgot to mention that part.
It's okay, I got
Yeah.
this. So we
Let
were
Cassie
looking
take that
for
part.
ways to be able to communicate with each other, I believe.
Hide yourself from scrying.
Okay.
Hide ourselves from scrying. That's right. So like some sort of like gem. So we went to the Mages Guild, but I had disguised myself as a buyer because we were trying to prevent the guy from knowing that we were the ones buying the anti-scrying stuff.
Right.
And so I disguised myself as Fiona, and I think it was Fiona Applebottom, I believe.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and so my plot to get this is apparently they take note of everybody who is looking for those because it's very powerful magic. They want to make sure that you're not doing something really bad.
Background
So
check,
I
got it.
was I was looking for one because my husband doesn't give me the love that I need, and I was in the middle of having an affair, and I
Hey.
wanted to make sure that he wouldn't know where it was, and so I thought that'd be enough. But then they also needed to know the person I was having the affair with, so that way they could
Oh.
confirm it. So I used Marcus.
Okay.
And then the guy was like smiling, like, yeah, sure, we totally won't say anything at all ever about this to him or anybody. And then we went back, and Marcus was really, really pissed off because he got a message asking about having an affair with a married woman. And then I found out also that not only is Marcus our housekeeper, but he's a cleric as well.
Wow.
So
Okay.
But he showed his dedication to your team and
he did.
went along with it.
He went along with it, and even
What a
though he
bot.
was mad, he was very nice and understanding about it.
And very embarrassed.
Very, very embarrassed.
Very embarrassed.
Very embarrassed.
Good old-
Also, I feel like I should note, just because it's my character, and also I'm a little bit selfish about it. You have noticed that I have been very nice, and I've been paying for just about everything and not asking for money back. And I've also been the first person up drinking decaffeinated calf, basically watered down calf, and I'm super cheery.
Yeah, it's
It's
goddamn
been
scary.
very weird for everyone.
Okay.
We're all kind
Okay.
of afraid.
Cassidy came out of hell a better person, which is very unusual.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Hell
Did you-
had
did you-
get a number on her.
Did you give Marcus a bonus or what?
I
Nope.
think you tried. I think. I don't know why I feel like you did.
We did pay up for like the next few months or next few weeks. I want to say. I know we paid him or put into the
For-
coffer.
Yeah, you added money for foods and stuff.
Yeah,
Did-
for like the
did I
next
get-
few weeks.
Did I give him an Ed Glean hug around the neck?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
We can say you did though, right?
Yeah,
No,
John,
Nope.
can you control my character like I normally do, please?
no, you were busy being distracted. So, as you're on your way out, and as I told you, Eglin, you paid for the rest of the cold leather armor.
Yeah, thank you. Give it that.
I think Ant came up with the name of it. No, he came up with the studded leather armor name.
Yeah, his is just winter wolf hide armor.
Yes.
Yeah, I just said it galvanized the electricity
Yeah,
one.
galvanized. Yep.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Who's using that armor? Cass?
Galvanized? I
I
think
believe
it was either Cassidy or Cast.
Well, because Cast got his dragon scale stuff last time.
I don't
Yeah,
think
No,
they
there's
say
anything.
that's what it was. It was dragon
Yeah.
scaled studded leather armor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why it had the like electricity ish.
I thought there were two different things. My bad.
No,
Yeah.
no. Because he was gonna make scale mail, but no one uses heavy armor really.
I do.
Except, but you have bought you spent all your money at the beginning of the game to buy that,
Got my shiny
and it's
ass
annoying
plate
as shit because you have like 24 AC.
Oh, so you
Oh, I
should do
only
everything
have
by
23
Monday.
according to this.
Right,
Today
I
is
said
only
like. I
14.
think 22 is correct. What, Ant?
It's pretty fast. I'm sorry, I thought it was me. My bad.
Oh, okay. No worries. I just thought you were saying something. So you teleported from the Mages Guild to Ice Mount, which is the map in front of us right now. Pearl was trying to push everyone to move quickly, and you rushed around town looking for horses. They're like, well, we have some, but hey, these goats are better, or rams. So you purchased rams instead. Cast ran off, bought some ice skates, and started skating around the ice lake to the north.
And Prola was fucking pissed, and Varg
Prola
threatened
and
to
Varg?
kill him if he ever does anything like that again.
It's gonna
Okay.
happen again.
Very agitated with him. Rams were purchased, and you guys were just heading out when we ended last session. And that's where we pick up today. So, you guys are in Ice Mount currently, heading out from the northern gate towards Rakana on your way to a mage's tower to break in through the ground using pickaxes. Nothing can go wrong. Right?
Oh,
Thanks for that reassuring.
question.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
One other thing. Did you tell Nick / Eglian about the Belmont letter?
No.
Shit,
Because
music.
I think we read it
I
out
like it.
at the same
I was
time.
trying because I
Kroll.
I just went back 2 sessions, and I think that was 3 sessions ago.
Cast.
Well, I mean, we got it 3 sessions ago, but I didn't
When-
share it until we were at the table, right?
So I probably didn't.
No, you.
Okay.
I
Oh,
heard,
right.
I heard the end of it. Yeah. Thank
Oh.
You heard the first half. not
Yeah,
the
I
second
was gonna
half.
say there was a second half. I think that.
There's a second half.
Yeah. So no, if
Let's
you want to
hear it.
explain that really quick.
Yeah,
Too.
I just rail into this stupid elephant like constantly.
Oh yeah, that one. No, the second half, Cassidy didn't tell anybody about it
Okay.
until she told Bart when the changeling thing happened, and then she told everybody else at the table that Lucius had as his like basically parting wish. He essentially bestowed Cassidy with the name Belmont. So she has become a Belmont before Belmont came and joined us.
And
My
that
God.
that gives you
It was a Belmont heavy episode, anyways.
Yeah, but we're potentially going to, or I'm trying to secure the Belmont estate as a secondary place of home or operations or what have you.
As you should.
So, just in case anybody says any Belmont stuff.
Belmont.
Okay, so what I took away from that is I'm a Belmont.
No, I am a Belmont.
We're all Belmont.
I am Belmont.
I am Groot and
No,
Belmont.
I
I'm
am
got
Cassidy
it.
Belmont.
You're taking
He
away the
is
sting of the
just
letter.
Belmont. There's, yeah. Get out of
Okay.
here.
Okay, I gotta bring myself back up. You keep putting me down, dude. Come on.
Righto. So
Can you warn me before you start bumping your tunes?
sorry,
I
I'm trying to adjust volume for it.
It was really I ended up like almost all the way,
I-
I guess.
Because I have a thing that says global volume controls, and then I have the actual song itself has a volume. And when I mess with the global volume controls, I don't think it changes it for you guys. I think those are my volume controls. It's very
For me, it's
confusing.
playlist. That's what fucks with it. Playlist.
Yeah, well, I have playlist ambient interface. But I think I don't know. Oh wait. Okay, got it. So, you guys are heading north. Are you stopping anywhere else on your way out, or are you just zooming out on with your ram?
I believe a couple of us just started storming off.
Yeah, after the whole interaction with Cass. You picked him up in the center of the city and start heading out. So that's it? Everyone's just heading out?
You guys don't want to stop at the tavern? My character won't.
Okay, Cassidy would love to stop at the tavern. Or you know what? Maybe we need to fuel up and gather some rations before we head off on this trip. I say to everybody.
We have dynamite, right?
Oh, yeah, we
Slowly
have
take out the
little picture.
sticks.
Isn't
Oh,
that nice?
That was a whole little part too, by the way, Edglin. You guys found out that Corolla had been carrying around 47 sticks of dynamite this whole time.
Yep.
And now
I
she's
like
carrying it
it.
around in a box.
Now she's carrying around like
Not
43 of them
Upgrade.
in a box.
Oh yeah, we threw a bunch outside the fort.
Yeah, there's craters
Yeah.
outside the fort now.
She just had them
Okay.
on her person in a bag,
Yep.
easily flammable.
Brought them to hell. You know where there's
Yup.
fire everywhere. Honestly, I should have been rolling random percent chances. I just kind of forgot about 47 sticks of dynamite. Something.
I mean,
Something-
you don't really expect your team to have
Yeah.
that.
I mean, no, legit. When I was transferring everything over to Foundry, I was looking through your inventory. I'm like, 47 sticks of dynamite. That's got to be wrong. That's got to be like the weight. Maybe it screwed up the import. Went to D&D Beyond. I'm
No.
like, no, she's got that, and I remember her buying it. So yeah. Oh,
Alright. Maybe we should go get some rations. We're not going to stop. Once we get
okay.
off.
There was that tavern, the Owl Bear Tavern sounded a little interesting.
Thank you.
It was Owl
Oh.
Bear and something else.
Owl, bear, and devil.
So
I
Cassidy,
think that one burned down, didn't it?
Yeah, that's me.
in you, as you guys are heading towards the north exit, you feel like a brief tug at your pocket.
I'm gonna just snatch my hand down.
Nothing's there when you reach down, but you check your pocket and you find, how much was the goat? 10 gold? How much was each goat?
I think each one was like 50, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't think, was it 50 gold a goat?
It was a lot of gold for the damn goats.
They're rams.
They're rams.
Sorry, rams. Whatever the cost
Sound weird.
of the ram was, you find that much gold in your pocket.
Okay.
The wind.
I'm just gonna cast a message to Cass. Say thank you. Wasn't necessary though.
I didn't think about that.
Okay, so you're heading out? Sorry. No,
the Owl
taverns. Oh, heading to the Owl Bear. I don't need that resource, I need this resource then. Okay. Okay, so you turn your rams around, you yell at Corolla and Varict, who had already taken off, that you're going to the... Why don't I have like... the
Owl
freaking-
Bear
I need
and
to have this
Devil
bolded.
in.
Bold. Yeah, the Owl Bear and Devil Inn. Which would be... this one, right? Oh, I can't ping. I forget. What's the thing
There's
that
one
I can
thing
do?
that's missing.
Yeah, I don't like how I can't ping this thing right here. I guess. Oh, you guys can't see my cursor though, huh? Because I need to do secret things. Oh, but this cursor you can see. Haha, this one. The streamer cursor. Wow, no, I can't move off of it. So everyone goes with, right? You guys don't decide to go somewhere else.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay, as you approach the Owlbear Devil Inn, I did not put a description of the outside of the building. I thought I did. Nope, I focused mostly on the Owlbear because I knew that's what Shauna would be interested in. So as you approach the inn, it is a medium-sized building. Not there. You guys passed a much larger inn on your way here, much fancier looking inn, size-wise. It seems modest, but it is a very clean and neat, well-made, well-built building with a red roof and dark brown wood paneling the outside. And out in front of the building, to the side of the entrances, is a what seems to be a tiefling, well dressed. It's a statue, it's a wooden statue, well dressed, well maintained clothing and style. And on the opposite side is an owlbear statue, staring forward towards you as you walk up. It's the carving of the statue is so realistic that it looks like a legitimate owlbear sitting there staring at it. But it is just wood.
Look at it! It's so cute! Oh, fluffy, feathery face. Beak.
Rolla, last time you were in Icemount, or in this area, you do not remember this inn. It is newer than you expect.
And it's like not that big of an inn, right?
It's not very large, no.
Okay.
It's modestly
Okay.
sized. Are you guys entering?
Yes.
Okay. You guys enter the Owlbear and Devil Inn, and as you enter, standing before you at a small-ish desk, what seems to be a hostess. A young, red-orange-skinned tiefling with silky black hair that where it goes down to the middle of her back. Her eyes a bronze color with pearly white teeth and sharp canines as she smiles at you. Welcome to the Owlbear and the Devil Inn. How can I help you?
Yeah, first and most important question. Do you guys actually have an owl bear here?
No, we don't.
Okay.
Just the name.
Understood. Second, but also equally important, we're looking for some perhaps to-go rations, maybe a little snack. What sort of items do you have to offer on your menu?
Well, we typically do meals, not rations of sort, such as dried foods. We actually don't have any of those. We can maybe whip something up for you, but I don't believe we keep dried meats in stock.
Do you have like something to go so we can have at least a hearty first meal?
Yes, of course. Would you care to sit down? And as she says that, she waves her arm to the left of her, your guys' right, and you see a dining area, very nicely fashioned dining area. There are some long tables there that can fit easily a party of 7, and then smaller tables, and they're all laid out with tablecloth, fine silverware, crystal chalices for drinking from. She says, please, you can have a seat and we can order you some food. And then as she says that, to behind her and to the right, you see hallway and a lot of multiple rooms closed off and everything. Oh, unless you want a more private dining experience, and she points to these rooms. You can rent one of these by the hour if you so wish.
I'll look around to everyone. What do y'all say we sit down and have a potentially final meal as traveling companions. Talk some things over.
I think that's good.
Sounds like a plan.
I nod.
So
If we could take one of your private dining rooms, that would
that's no problem. That'll
be perfect, please.
that'll be 1 gold per hour if you wish.
Is it possible to pay up ahead for 2 hours and then pay if we do at the time if we do end up going over that, or
That's
do we need
not
to
a problem.
decide how long? Okay, perfect. I'll just go ahead and hand her the 2 gold.
Thank you. And then she says, "Please, with me," and she turns and begins walking away towards one of the larger rooms. Are you following, everyone?
I follow.
Yes.
Okay. She walks down the room, opens the door, and there before you is a very nice long table. Fits about 10 people, which is good because Edglian and Var kind of count as 2 when it comes to sitting at a table. You all enter and take your places throughout typically. The server will be by to get your to take your orders. Please feel free to look at our menus, and then please call for me if there is any issues.
Excellent. And are you the caretaker or the owner of this here establishment?
I am the co-owner. Yes, me and my brother.
Excellent. Just a quick question, being that you're the owner here. Is there anything that you yourself would recommend on your menu? Any food or beverage that we could?
I believe all of our meals are very good. So the menu does change seasonally, but you will see currently what we have there. We are pretty well known for our exotic foods, things you don't typically find up here in Ice Mountain. So feel free to try anything you'd like. Descriptions are there, and then of course there are our drink menu as well. Take a look. My brother will be here shortly.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
If we are to call you, what? Maybe ask what your name is.
My name is Bridget.
Bridget,
Yes.
I've noticed last time I came here, this place wasn't here before. When did you arrive?
We've only been here for a few years. For maybe I think
Years.
this is our second year. Yes. We've worked our fingers to the bone to be able to afford such a tavern. And tavern inn, sorry. We've recently undergone some construction to increase our size. But yes, this is our second year here.
If you've been here for at least 2 years, have you heard any have you heard any information about the north
What of it?
in terms of like the villages, Rakana?
No. Nothing that I have heard of. Typically, visitors from the north, if they do stay, they don't stay here. Our prices are usually a bit steep for the villages to the north. They tend to like more homely places, like Taste of Fire or even the Bed Hag.
Okay, thank you.
She'll bow and leave. And before you is menus. So, on the menu, it is, like I said, exotic food. Not so exotic to you guys because you come from all over, and you come from Avo, so that region. But before you have 8 different meals you can choose from. You have braised scallops with cream, served with black bread, grilled fish with broccoli, served over a bed of rice, soup with sweet corn and mutton with a side of apples, wrapped beef and onions prepared with garlic and a side of soft cheese, roasted beef with turnips and ginger and a side of wild herbs, braised potatoes and leeks with bay leaf porridge, curry with potatoes, chickpeas, and onions, and a salad with bacon, goose, and peanuts seasoned with oregano.
I'm hungry now. Thank you.
Some of these are rolled by some of you to be made as well. So, I didn't put who
Whatever.
made what though.
Whatever has the most meat.
You'd probably just go. Well, you wouldn't want the wrapped beef because it's in a wrap. You'd just probably go with roasted beef with turnips and ginger.
You can get the
Yeah,
wrap
probably.
beef and then take the wrap off and then just eat the beef.
That's true too. If you want the cheese.
Like, okay, I'll take the curry.
That'll be 6 silver. Oh,
I
well,
look-
before
I look at
before you
Cassidy.
say, before everything happens, enters into the room a male version of Bridget. Essentially, they look very similar. Same build, same red-orange skin, silky black hair, but his is shoulder length, slicked back into a small ponytail. And he enters. Welcome. I will be here to take your orders, as I'm sure my sister has already informed you. Have you had a moment to look over the menu?
Yes, we have.
Then please, order away.
Are you guys twins or something?
Yes, we are actually.
Well, that explains it. Great. Cassidy?
Yes. Is it possible to get the salad here with a side of have a little steak on the side as well? Looking for something to fill me up, but is also very heavily vegetable based.
If you want something to fill you up, but is more vegetable based, are braised potatoes or curry with potatoes, very filling. But I mean, if you wish to order the salad and maybe a side of beef, we can do that as well.
Yes, please. I'd like to do that.
Okay. That'll be 1 gold and 2 silver.
Of course. Thank you.
The dwarf ordered the curry, correct?
Yeah.
6 silver, please.
I'll put a gold ring on the table.
Do you not? You don't even have. Are you
I-
like
I-
flat broke?
I'm always broke, bro.
Oh wow, you
Sorry.
have 50
Not
copper
a-
tuning. Oh, don't get out! Don't say you're a cleric. You don't donate your money.
If I had money, I would.
Yeah, you're busy spending it on yourself.
What? You mean on the components needed to help other people?
And your armor.
That helps other people.
Mm.
I
I mean,
you can go
it
and
helps him
calculate
stay
how much
alive,
damage
and
I've
then
Is-
he
taken.
helps other
Is
people,
anyone
so-
gonna cover the 6 silver for the?
I'll,
Draken?
I'll
take
go
care-
ahead and
I'll
take care of it.
No, I
Oh.
really am. I want to put the gold ring on the table.
He
Oh,
I
God.
have a bunch of gold rings.
I'm so sorry. We don't barter. We only accept coin. I apologize. for
I
the
put the
inconvenience.
silver on the table.
Thank you.
I'll give Egglian the ring.
I'll take it.
It's a poor gold ring.
Yeah, it's worth 1 silver actually.
Ooh, oh wait. How much is a decent gold ring worth?
Worth 1 gold.
I'll give him that one.
I'll take one of the threads off of my my clothing and turn it into a necklace.
Interesting.
Frodo.
Anyone else ordering food?
I'll have the what is it? Taters and kale? Is that what it was?
Braised potatoes and leeks with porridge.
There you go. Hey, it was close, right?
Sure.
That would be great.
That'll
crap,
be 7 silver.
Here you are. Place it on the table.
I already forgot what was the one you were saying, John.
The roasted beef
non-wrap
with
one.
turnips. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be
you know.
1 gold.
Alright, I'll give him gold.
Anyone else?
I'll take a mutton in the soup.
Mutton in the soup. You know my menu better than I do.
The
Oh, there
mutton
it is. It's because the soup came first. Soup with sweet corn and mutton. Side of apples, 5 silver.
Okay.
Mutton seems to be more common in the north. than beef.
Actually, can I have that?
Sure. He'll give you back half your gold.
No, keep the gold. That's fine. Mutton
You know
sounds
what?
good.
That sounds actually amazing, as well. What kind of soup was it?
It is soup with sweet corn. So it's a mutton and sweet corn soup.
Can I switch the beef for mutton?
We can do that.
Do the
It'll be a little
salad and
it'll
then-
be a little bit
You
pricier
guys
though.
know the spoon's
That's
fake, right?
fine.
Jeez,
Just
Ant, way to ruin the immersion. So the price will be the same for you, Cassidy.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Cass, were you hungry?
No pancakes.
No pancakes?
No. This is an
Pancakes.
uplifted establishment.
It's okay.
Not an IHOP.
I'll just go find some pancakes elsewhere.
And then any
Uh,
drinks for anyone.
Yes. What meads or?
You
sours
have the
do you
Toppled Ogre, which is a dark stout. You have Siren's Demise, which is a dark lager. You have Danger, which is a mead. You have Sippin' Seppa, which is a black grape wine. And you have Cat's Eye, which is a cream whiskey.
I'll take a cup of the sirens thing.
Demise. That's 6 silver.
I'll
take
just give him I'll give him another gold.
Some danger, please.
That'll be 1 silver.
Okay.
How much for that cream?
3 silver for a shot, 6 gold for a bottle.
If you I'll go halves with you on a bottle, Corolla. If you want to try some of this here danger.
He'll look over at Draken and say, "It is a dwarvish whiskey."
Oh god.
With like a glint in my eye, I look to Cassidy.
Make that 2 bottles, please. I'll go
I
ahead and
smile
cover it.
from ear to ear.
He will have a smile almost as big as yours.
Know
Okay,
your
well,
customers.
How much was it for the bottle? Was 6 gold.
6
right?
gold, yeah.
And then the danger was 1 silver.
1 silver for the mug. Okay. He says, "If that is all, I will run over and get that for you right away."
Thank you. And can we get your name so we don't just say, "Hey, you"?
Oh, very polite of you. My name is Baxter.
Thank you, Baxter.
Right. I'll be back. He leaves, closes the door behind him. You guys sit around the table for a moment. These rooms are really well insulated. You actually don't hear almost anything from the outside. And it's a very comfortable temperature.
Now,
Very
when they were coming in through the door, were they just kind of in there? Is the door super quiet, or were we pretty alerted that they're walking in?
Oh, you're alert. The door's right there. You can see the door from where you're sitting. It's just it's a single room with a good space around the table. So I mean, Baxter had no issue walking around, asking your order and everything. You have room to maneuver, but it's a room there. It's not like it's a loud creaky door. It's a very well made door. Well, like I said,
But
well
they wouldn't
furnished,
be
well
able to
created.
just sneak in without us noticing.
No. As far as you are aware, there is only the one door that you can clearly see.
I would like to get up and go around and investigate and make sure that there's no little peepholes or
Go ahead, roll an
little
investigation
spying
check.
spots.
Oh.
Skills. Oh, do I?
Yeah, sorry.
still
No,
roll?
yeah, go ahead. I just noticed what Kroll said in the chat. I wish Foundry had a doot, a beep sound. There's mostly the 16. You look around, you rummage your hand all the way up and down the walls, and nothing catches, nothing flips, nothing triggers your attention.
Okay.
Seems sound.
So I'm glad everybody was okay with us taking a break. I think we really need to sit down and talk this out. We kind of went with a haphazard plan of how to get here, but we don't know what we're doing after at this point. And from everything that Krolla has said on our journey thus far to Ice Mount from Avo, I've had a little bit of time to think, and I don't think that we're quite as prepared as we may think we are.
As much as I want to see Vorkus, yeah, suffer a little, I think you're right. as much as I hate to say it.
Now, I don't think our journey here needs to not be fruitful. We could potentially take a few jobs around the area if you think that it's safe for us to do so, and see if we can gather any more information. But charging in as it stands right now, without a lot of information, seems crazier, I'll say it, than Lucius staying in Avernus. At least he knew what he was signing up for.
Out of character, did we say anything about when we were last here?
We said nothing.
Okay, just wondering.
Never even mentioned it.
Is there something
No one-
you would like to say to
No,
us?
no one asked you questions when you got back to the fort. They only shot arrows at you.
That's right. That's right.
Did we know they were going to Icebound?
No.
Yeah, we just knew they left, right?
Kath and Bell and Lucius kind of went on a witch hunt, trying to figure out where they went. Tracked them down that they left the Mages Guild. Couldn't find out where. Came back and just waited for them to come through the gate. They didn't even mention it to you guys. They just kind of sat there and waited, and then fired arrows.
Got it. But if we don't have any information about things that are going on or what it is we're walking into in Rakana, it's been a while since you've been there, Kola. Running in and he knows who we all are, it just sounds like a death sentence, and not the kind of death where, the rest of us can go retrieve our body or soul back.
Well, at the very least, from what I remember, the king said your bounty is cleared. So, would there be any issue even going to Rakana at all? Just to go look around, see if we can get any information besides the obvious danger of, asshole supreme over there in the giant tower.
Out of character, the king, is he just the king of Avo, or is he the king of all of Beraxin?
He's the king of Avo and the surrounding cities, like
Okay.
the human
Like-
the human cities.
Right? Okay.
Is that common knowledge?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I just want to clarify. I mean, just because he cleared the bounty there doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily mean he was able to stop it up here.
Which was going to bring me to the next point. Corolla, you know,
Oh,
just like the last time you were here, Dragonborn is a little different. They're a very honor-bound race. Last time when Vart and Corolla were here, you guys went to the bounty board, and whereas Avo, the bounty board, is a decent size, like your normal message board, Dragonborn's is almost a message wall because of how many bounties are put out there. Some taken less serious than others, but there is a lot. People will put a bounty on someone for like dumping something in their front yard or insulting them
Shit.
while out and about. There is a lot of ridiculous bounties out there. So just
I'm a.
keeping that in mind.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I thought that meant the bounty was gone everywhere. Never really dealt with bounties before, so
No. Knowing how much of an ass as Dragonborns are, and I would know, I am one. I'm pretty sure my bounty is still up and running up here. And also the fact that if we go to Rakana, not only is the giant ass going to come towards us, I'm pretty sure we're going to have something similar to what we're going to have last time. And I'm going to point to Cast. More specifically, like Casts. Or no, Cassidy's? Who has the frost armor?
Eglian.
Edlin
Edlin.
armor. God damn it. Last time we were here, we sort of got kind of attacked by a giant wolf or 3 or 7, and like this really bad guy with a really sharp arrows, worse than Cast, actually shot us. It was kind of painful, and then Beric and I had to run away. But besides that, I'm pretty sure we're okay.
Wait, what do you mean last time you were here?
You murdered him. You didn't run away.
Yeah, we murdered the fuck out of both of them. That's why we.
Oh.
Yeah, we murdered the fuck out of both of them. I mean, barely, but we did.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna look at Beric. Did we not say?
No.
You can do it.
It's at this time Baxter comes through the door with a tray full of drinks, and he provides it to each of you. He puts the 2 bottles of the whiskey in the center, while giving Varric his Siren's Demise, Cassidy her Danger, and Rolla her... Oh no, you just want Cathay.
As he comes in and hearing what Krolla had said in regards to bounties probably still being up, I want to do is it possible to do an insight to see if there's any recognition or if he's watching Krolla?
He didn't hear that at all. He like
no,
happened
I know he didn't hear that, but
Got
after
you.
Krolla
Look, if, like,
mentioned that,
seeing
the bounty's
Krolla?
still up, yeah, like if there is any sense of recognition or if he's like kind of, it looks like he had already recognized and I missed it, but he's like sizing us up or keeping an eye on us.
Go ahead and
Someone's
do
off the way.
an insight roll.
Damn.
You know everything.
Staring at him, excuse me. As he enters back in with the glasses, he puts it down. You get a hint that he finds you a very odd bunch of people, very mixed. But he doesn't seem to be sizing you up. He doesn't seem to be paying any additional attention to Corolla.
Okay. Or anybody.
1 second. Yep, nothing. Not sizing anyone up specifically. Yeah, no, he's not giving you any attention. He seems like your typical patron of inn.
Okay, cool.
But he says thinks that the food will be here shortly.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
And he smiles and heads out the door, closes it behind him.
So, me and Kroller came up here last time. I don't remember, why did we come up here in the first place?
Yes, me or Corolla.
You. I genuinely, me as a person does not remember why we came up here.
I actually don't know why you came up here. It was all Corolla's doing.
I think I wanted to look around.
Yep.
Oh yeah. And then I think I wasn't doing anything, and I just offered if you needed help, or something like that. So, we came up here last time, just to kind of scout it out and see how bad Krolla's bounty was and if it was still active and everything. Well, we were on the way to Rakana, and there was a cloaked figure in the road blocking our way, sort of, with, he was there, and it was kind of odd, to say the least. We ended up attacking him, and he also had a dog currently on Ed Glean's body. We fought and I barely survived, and we ended up ripping his throat out and killing his dog. Well, Wolf.
I mean, I feel like that is the sort of thing that you need to tell the party, because don't all y'all remember that one story of the dude whose dog died and he killed him with a pencil?
What?
No.
No.
My mom did not tell me that story.
I missed out on that story.
That's a hidden bard passage
Uh,
of a man
Never.
named John Wick.
No.
no.
God. I mean, if it helps, we killed.
Oh,
I killed his wolf, and then I ripped his throat out with my teeth. Does that count? So he ain't coming back.
Jehonas flick.
Hmm.
I mean, if he does,
All right. I mean, that'd
Damn.
be very impressive, and damn, he loved his dog.
that's also where those arrows Cast has came from.
Okay. And did you guys learn anything other than, there's people with dogs out here?
Yeah, how do you know you didn't just murder an innocent person?
I feel like innocent people don't stand stand in the middle of roads.
Hold on, he was literally just standing in the middle of the road, and y'all were
Not
like,
doing
"This
nothing.
motherfucker has attacked."
If I remember correctly, wasn't he standing in the middle of the road with his weapon drawn, just kind of standing?
He
there?
was standing in the middle of the road, robed, because it was cold as fuck. He had a staff out, which easily could have been a walking staff,
Yeah.
and he also had a piece of paper.
Oh yeah. And he was staring at the piece of paper and looking at.
No, that sounds like he needs to die.
He was looking at the piece of paper and then looking at us. That's right.
So
God,
what
it's
was
been
it?
so
Weren't you
long since we
around
did that.
before Paper Belmont? How do you know what was on it?
Oh my god.
But yeah. So
I mean, how do y'all know there ain't just another bounty for murder now? I mean, like, there's murdering a town and then murdering an innocent person in the middle of the road and his dog, too.
didn't we look at the actual paper and it was a bounty paper?
Yep, it was Crow's bounty.
Oh
I'm
yeah. Sorry. Me as a
Slowly
person-
picked up the bounty paper.
By the way, this has been so long. Me as a person who remembers literally the only thing I remember is transforming, charging the dude, and ripping his throat out with my teeth. That's about it, and breaking the dog's spine.
Going
That's been
through
it.
like 6
Jesus
potions.
Christ.
Oh yeah, and I used every single healing potion to fucking survive. Those arrows hurt.
Yeah, he was putting in some work. He was a
Yeah.
really well-known bounty hunter.
Yeah, and now he's a really dead one.
Yeah. Just
Sure
doing his
not.
job.
Okay, but I feel like when you tell us these things, instead of starting with that there's just this random person standing in the middle of the road.
Yeah,
and you kill him,
start with there was a
start with
bounty
the-
hunter.
He had a bounty of Krola in his hand and was looking at you. You know? Because for a moment there, I wasn't sure if we should continue traveling together.
Right.
Look, it's been a while since this happened, and
Well,
we've kind of
it's
been through
happened.
a lot.
I don't think that's a good enough reason.
A lot
for
of,
this
a lot of shit has happened. All right.
I'm not jealous.
Draken's over there with his holy symbol in his hands. Oh
I-
god. The
yeah,
murderer!
Alright,
wide-eyed.
I was dead.
I'm a lucky
broken
jacket.
as
I'm gonna
hell.
pour myself a hefty cup of the fucking whiskey, ignoring the danger, and just hand the rest of the bottle to Draken.
And I begin to drink.
A lot of
So I'm wearing a doggy.
it. It wasn't us.
You're
Yeah?
wearing the excuse me, the leathered armor and partial pelt of a winter wolf.
So it was a mean doggy.
Yes.
If it makes you feel any better, it's technically a monstrosity, not a beast.
Okay.
Trust
It's
me,
warm.
I felt way worse when I killed it because I killed it in one of the worst possible ways. I thought it did not make me feel good.
And what was that again?
Oh, I literally hit it with the hammer so hard that it broke its fucking spine.
I mean, at least it would have been painless, right?
Crush that thing.
I'll take your word for it.
It was still alive. If I remember correctly, I had
It didn't
back-
look painless.
The point is that
Didn't
you
sound
break
it either.
time, it's not going to feel it at that point. It probably didn't look painless, but it probably was painless.
I don't
It
know.
both looked and sounded and probably felt painless.
Yeah.
Like the
not-
opposite of painless, so painful.
Not with the crunching sounds that were made.
Eh,
It sounded
Oh, what?
it sounded bad.
sound like a stack of twigs under your foot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God.
kinda.
As you're sharing this beautiful story, the food comes in and is served.
Oh wow, the best kind of meal for the best kind of story.
Let's eat some more mutton and talk about the wolves.
Are we eating the wolf?
No,
We'll
no,
just-
we're not.
Okay.
Baxter comes in with some looks like just general staff to bring in them plates, and they're distributed to each of you. Very
I'm gonna watch all
hot,
of this
piping fresh.
as well.
You take a look at them; they just seem to be doing their job.
Okay, no like recognition or shady looks or.
Nope.
Okay.
But wolf aside, I'm gonna wait until he's finished.
Can I? Also, I mean, we do actually have some of the wolf left.
What do you mean? Oh, please don't tell me it's stored with Arthur and the rest of the meat. Which, by the way, Arthur is still in there. You might want to...
Yeah, we still got some of its canines, and we also took some of its meat and had it cooked. It's good meat. I haven't had
Maybe
it
we
yet,
should
but
look
it's
into like
beneficial.
a sack of holding cleaning shop, because I'm pretty sure the inside of yours is just filthy.
I mean, yeah, but it's not that big
I
of a deal,
mean,
right?
yeah.
Until you pull out pocket meat that has Arthur juice on it, you're eating your friend.
I mean, it.
Uh-huh.
Go on.
Doesn't have pieces of him on it. It's not like he was falling apart.
Have you checked on him in a while? Because I had your bag for a little bit, and it is mushy.
Yeah, I checked him out when I took his corpse out of my bag. Had to get him buried.
Oh yeah, I forgot you went and did that.
So, I mean, there shouldn't be any piece of him left in there, as far as I know.
Alright.
You hope so.
I also ended up taking out one of the. How much food is this?
How much food is what you're eating right now?
Yeah. Would it be enough
Um,
to take out one of those cooked pieces of ice wolf meat to throw in with it?
Are you to add to? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you got the I mean, it's a
Stick it in
normal
your stew.
size amount of roasted beef with turnips and like some wild herbs. So to you, it's not much.
All right, I'll take out one of those pieces and eat it.
Madden.
You just see him pull out a large chunk, and like I said, it is a monstrosity, not beast. So it looks slightly like. Oh yeah, I forgot you changed the soup. Sorry. It looks like regular beef, but there's like veins of blue going through it, like an icy blue.
Take one of those off.
You're just gonna bite right into it.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna
Alright.
like, dip it into the
So-
soup.
Okay.
We veered off here a little bit.
Yeah.
Give me a Constitution
Glad,
save real
glad
quick.
to hear you guys aren't murderers.
Oh shit.
In the sense of, murdering innocent people on the road.
That's my con.
Yeah, totally. They're
But-
totally innocent.
What do we do now?
Oh, wow. Plus 8.
Well,
You're good.
while we were there,
Tastes kind of weird.
we actually found more things than a wolf killing us.
Uh-huh.
And some of them is that there are most definitely some people working for Vorkus somewhere in this giant city. Second, if I recall, actually no, that's a whole different thing. But I think Varric has a crush on someone. But third, and
Oh, wait,
most
hold on.
importantly,
No, don't skip
there
over
was
that
a-
one. Tiny, are you holding out on me?
I genuinely don't know what she's talking about.
You got yourself a lady or man friend?
Whoa.
I legitimately have no idea what she is talking about.
remember the orange-haired lady in The Taste of Fire? You couldn't stop staring at her even though I told you to pull away. You were still looking at her, and I'm
Your
like,
jaw
"Can I
was still
just
on the
wingman
floor.
you?" You're just like, "No." Yeah.
Oh,
It's all coming back to Varric.
yeah. You mean Freda?
Damn,
Freda,
you remember
see,
her
you
name.
know your name.
That was like weeks ago.
Couldn't even remember.
Had some lasting impression on that on
Can-
Varric there.
As soon as, I see that he, remembers, can I do an insight check to see, what does he remember her, fondly? Like, oh, yeah, I
Go
want
ahead
some
and
meat,
roll
some
it.
of that.
I want me some of that.
Ain't gonna have to roll high.
Yeah, you won't. That's what does she read on your face there, Vark? Your emotions when thinking of her.
She definitely reads that he is currently just trying to hide that he found her very attractive and is very confused by finding her very attractive.
And he's also happy that he is a bugbear and you can't see him blush.
Yeah.
You know what, Tiny? When we leave here, remind me, we're going to have a talk.
Birds and bees.
Oh no!
Talk about what?
About life.
About life.
It's
Okay.
important. It's okay.
He just keeps eating. He's trying to do that like
Ducks his
he's
head
trying
and
to-
starts
yeah.
I
He's
just,
trying,
digging
I'm
in.
assuming
do
you're
that
sitting next to him. So I just pat him on his like big shoulder, reaching probably high above my head.
yeah. He's
And
doing
just
that.
badass smile.
He's doing that awkward like I don't want to be a part of this conversation anymore.
He's like
and
tries to
kinda,
shrink
like,
down as much as he
Yeah.
can and starts shoveling food.
Now,
Yeah.
yeah. So
But yeah, so that was the second thing. The third thing is there were rumors of lizard attacks in the villages up north. That's not Rakana. And for some reason, Vorkis didn't send anyone or even try to help them, saying that his only place of charge was Rakana. And then at the very last minute, he went in and swooped and saved them all. And people are just like, why isn't he not saving them beforehand? I don't know if that has anything to do with what we're doing, but it might.
So he didn't go to save him until there was a bunch of pressure on him and he knew that everybody knew?
More like he just did it in the last minute and for some reason no one knows why. People don't know if he was pressured.
So the rumors you heard, originally when you first got here, the first time long ago, the rumors were that he did not go out to handle it himself, that he said he was tasked with protecting Rakana, and it was just assumed of him to defend the other towns. And instead he told Ice not to send the military as it is their responsibility. That was the first set of rumors. The second set of rumors you heard was that before leaving for Avo, he seemingly had taken care of the lizardman threat. At least they have not been
That-
harassed in the past several days that he's been gone.
And yeah, that's as much as I could have gotten about his recent public activities for the last couple of who knows what. While we were up here.
As you guys are discussing this, Baxter comes back, and he pops in and says, "How are all everyone's meals? Are they to their liking?"
They're great.
Delicious.
I can go back. Good, excellent. Just wanted to check in, and he just pops back out. You guys have been in here for about an hour, just so you know. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
So, I mean, I bring it back to let's start with this. What is it that we're looking to accomplish? Are we just trying to take down Vorkis? Were there any other things we wanted to accomplish by heading back to Rakana other than, again, take down Vorkis and clear your name, Krola? Is there anything that's time sensitive, or is this something that we can take our time and make sure we succeed with our lives?
First off, I don't care if my name is cleared or not. All I want is for him to be brought to justice. Because I deserve what's coming to me for what I've done. But he needs to be stopped. For the second one, this might be time sensitive, I'm not sure. I know the Archmage Confluence meeting will last. Did you say 5 to 7 days?
That's the average is 5 to 7 days. Yes, some have been up past several weeks, 2 weeks. Some have been done in in like 2 days.
In between 5 and 7 days, we have that much time to go over there, grab what we can, and then leave. Or if we want, we could just stay here and try to look for more information on anything that's happening. I know Belmont said something about Eagle in the north. Do you know how northeast it is?
I like literally just walked away. Do I know how far east?
You
it
can't
is?
you can't tell like pinpoint it. You know, when you were in Avo, it seemed very distant, and now that you are in Icemount, it is extremely close. It's not like you wouldn't say it's like nearby, but it's a lot, like very very close comparatively. Like I'm trying to think of an example.
Got you. No. Definitely closer. Got it.
Much closer,
Yeah, much closer.
and it's still to the northeast.
Yes.
Maps. So right now we're in Nasmouth. The most northeast thing out here is Rakana or the mountain. So either there's some major evil happening in Rakana, or the major evil happening in the mountains, and we have to find out why. But that's also another thing why we're up here. And I might need to stay outside the city, because the moment this hat wears off is the moment people recognize what I am. We do not want that to happen.
Okay, so let's think of how we're going to approach this, because it sounds like storming in through the front door. Granted, although he's not there, there's probably still very much bounty on you. And if he's seen all of us, when isn't it possible that he sent our descriptions or something like that back to watch out, or possible maybe we have bounties on us that we're unaware of?
At which point, Draken like lifts his head from eating his food and is like, "Well, how do you know he was even in Avo? Those mages are tricky."
That's a fair point too.
Also,
In any case, Kroll, I agree. Justice should be dealt.
if he's a powerful mage as you say, couldn't he just as easily look in on us and then just use one of the circles to come back to his tower if he has one there? So, I mean, we might be able to get in quickly, but he could also just kind of come back really quickly as well.
Might be a good time to set a trap. Maybe use some of that dynamite. Lure him back to the tower. He appears. We light the fuse. Kind of thing, maybe.
I don't know if he's as strong of a mage as enough to be considered for Archmage, isn't he?
He's not being considered for Archmage.
Or no, I mean to be considered
Okay,
potentially, not as in he is. He'd have to be relatively strong.
I feel like we really towed the
46
line on
dynamite is a
what sort
lot.
of things. Sorry, what was that, Draken?
Said 46 sticks of dynamite is a lot for anyone to come overcome.
If
That's
he gets near it.
true if he's close enough and if he doesn't have a way to shield himself quickly. I mean, I have a way to protect us. Granted, it takes 10 minutes, but I'm just a bard. Like, I haven't spent my life studying these sort of things. I don't know what he has available to him.
I suppose he's also rather adequate in creating constructions. So even if we go towards his damn building, he's gonna have something blocking it. Or someone.
Now, you were saying that the people of Rakana weren't sure why he wasn't saving those from the lizard folk and why he only waited for the last second.
rather than the people in Rakana, it's just people in this town.
In Icemount.
Cause this... Yes.
How is he perceived in Rakana? Is it possible we could start a revolt?
Absolutely not. Unless you have some sort of mind affecting ability? No.
I mean, it's almost sounding more like versus us going in and storming there. We need to start a war with Rakana.
I would. As much as I would love to burn the place down, I don't want to start a war up here. We can always just drop an avalanche.
I love that that's your deferred go-to plan.
I mean, yes, we could, but who's to say that he's not just going to survive through that? We just got your bounty cleared all the way over in Avo. If you get another bounty or a double bounty or whatever the second level of bounty is for another avalanche, I don't know if the king is going to be able to pull those strings again.
Double bounty it is, man.
As you guys are discussing
I
this,
think you're making a... Oh, yes.
no, you hear a knocking at the door, which is odd because typically Baxter's came in. He knocks first this time. He opens the door. He says, "Sorry, I apologize for interrupting anything that you may have been talking about, but there is a young man out here who needs to speak to Corolla."
What?
And at your explanation, he looks over. He's like, "Oh, I guess you would be Corolla. Sorry, I did not get your name." Yes.
I mean, what?
His name is Dag. He needs to speak with you. It's urgent.
Oh hell. Alright. Alright, can you come with me?
Yeah.
I'll be back. Enjoy your meal, everyone.
Quick question, John. Did I get the buff from eating the ice wolf? Or no?
Nope.
Man,
It is spoiled meat at this point.
god damn it. Oh well, that's fine. I already have
Is it-
resistance to that anyways. Yeah,
I'm
I already
gonna-
get resistance to that when I'm raging anyway, so I don't care.
As Corolla's walking out, I'm gonna send a message to her. Just you better tell us everything this time, please. Don't. Now's not the time to hide any more information.
Silence.
Wrong button.
Talent. So you and Varix head out the door and closes behind you, and Dag is there at the front counter where you see Bridget as well. And he is looking down, kind of wringing his hands a little bit, and at the heavy footfall of Varix, he kind of looks up, and then you see him like very nervous. He just kind of like shifting his feet, wringing his hands, waiting for you to approach him. Looks like a kid that got in trouble,
Good.
essentially.
Yeah, actually.
Dad, would you like to step outside?
Please, that'd be great. As he nervously eyes Varric.
Don't worry,
What-
he's more for your safety.
Would even I notice this, or should I do an insight check for this?
Oh no,
type
it's
of
very
animal?
obvious. It's
Okay.
very obvious that he's doing this way. What are you doing, Cassidy?
I messaged.
Oh,
In,
there it is. Sorry.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, so you quietly exit behind them. They don't hear you, but there's nowhere really to hide behind, but you are silently stepping behind them.
Okay.
So unless they turn around and look, which they have no reason to, they don't seem to notice you're there. But you see them step outside, Varix and Cassidy, or Corolla. Dag walks outside, you guys follow him in front of the shop. Cassidy, are you going to go through the front door? Or are you just going to try to listen?
I wanted to listen.
So, I mean, Bridget and Baxter just kind of like watch you walk by. Because like I said, there's not anywhere to hide, but I mean, they're just kind of like oddly looking at you, but they don't interrupt you at all. You go up and you silently push open the door just enough so you can overhear their conversation. Because they're not going to notice you with their passive perceptions. So you're at the door. act just open, just enough that you can overhear them speak. You guys get outside, and Dag's nervously looking at you. Again, like constantly, like looking at Varric as he's speaking. And he goes, "Cassie, I need your badge."
What?
Cassidy?
Sorry, Corolla.
I
Sorry.
was like, hold on, what?
Corolla, I need your badge. Your guild badge.
What?
Typically, I wouldn't be the one doing this, but me and the archivist are the only ones here in Icemount currently, and he cannot leave the building. I need your guild badge. And he's like looking very
Why?
nervously between you and him, between you and Varric, and he says, "We were just informed. I was actually hoping you guys hadn't left the city yet. We were just informed there's currently an investigation going on, and that apparently you are a person of interest. And that's all I know. I was tasked here to come get your badge. You can go back to the guild and talk to the archivist about it, but that's just what I was tasked to do."
Is anyone else?
Do you know who started this investigation?
I don't know anything else. I wasn't told anything else. The archivist may know more. Like I said, I'm just tasked with recovering your badge.
Was anyone with the archivist or no?
No. He just told me to go and do this task.
If you do take her badge, will we still be able to at least go home? Or will we have to make our own way?
With the removal of the badge, she would be losing all of her guild privileges.
Did you sure? No, I'll kind of loom over him. You sure no one else is having you do this? You just received a message by the archivist.
He told me in person from the guild hall. There was no trickery involved. Not many people could pretend to be the archivist within the guild. I am very confident it was him who gave me this task. Like I said, you can speak with him, but I need to recover your badge.
I'll look over at Corolla.
What if y'all refuse?
Should look at Varric. Should we go to the archivist?
I don't know if it'll be a trap or not, but
I mean, he's here in the guild hall. I don't think that's trapped. Someone would have to go through a lot of work to trap the guild hall. The Mages Guild here in Icemount.
I don't
I
think
mean,
we really have a
this
choice.
isn't the first time this has happened. When mages are under investigation, the first thing to do is recover the badge.
They didn't tell you what the investigation's about at all, or
I
anything.
don't know any of the details.
Well, I guess we should finish up our meal and then go.
Fine, I need the badge.
Can't wait to tell everyone about this.
Give him the badge.
He takes the badge and you see him pull out a wand and he waves it over the badge, and the badge glows a green color first. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't choose to do this.
It's not your fault, Dag.
He'll just kind of bob his head.
Stay safe, Dag.
I do my best, and he takes off running back to the direction of the hall.
Guess we'll be stuck here for a while.
Well, at least we already have mounts for the area.
Ugh, let's go tell everybody.
Back in. Cassidy, you hear their footsteps coming back towards the door.
Okay, I'm gonna head back.
She silently gets back to the room before you guys enter the room. Everyone is. Well, did anyone in the room do anything when Cassidy sneaks off after them?
Nope.
Just kind of watch it happen.
Yep.
Okay, they come back into the room.
What
Sit
happened
down, grab a glass.
there? Who was that?
Actually, we have 3 bottles, right?
2 bottles, a mug, and a glass up thing.
You notice
I'm gonna
Varg
start chugging half the dragon mug.
Mug,
Yeah, you notice Varg
2
sit
mugs, 2
down
mugs.
and just immediately start downing that siren's drink.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I said mug, but I meant to say that in total.
Yeah, you take one of the bottles of cat eye. Okay, start chugging that down. Bars, you drink the siren's demise.
So, we're stuck here now.
What do you mean?
I am currently under investigation for God knows what. We will find out once we finish eating. We will go towards the Mages Guild. Probably a trap, but it's the only way to find out why they just took my badge.
Is there anything that they could have used or anything that may have been done against the guild's, I guess, guidances or bylaws or whatever it is they call it?
My character is gonna look her blankly.
Like, I assume clubs have rules. Have you done anything against the rules of the guild hall, whether or not it was within the laws of other places?
No. According to them, whenever there's someone's on investigation, they will always take the Mage's badge. So someone is investigating me for someone, or maybe I've been part of an investigation. Person of interest, they said.
Yes. So is there anything that you've done that would be against their laws that would prompt them to investigate you?
Basically asking if you've killed anybody lately.
I'm just gonna look at her.
Like, clerics are supposed to be good at shoes, but I wouldn't be surprised if our buddy over here gets investigated. You know what I mean?
Dragon's like
Damn.
mid chugging the bottle.
I
mean,
have
like,
that
can somebody
thing with Rakana.
anything other than that? I mean, it will at least give us a starting ground on what to expect.
Let's see. There's a thing with Rakana. There's also the fact that we kind of killed the main leader of the tier. There's also the fact that we kind of have a Belmont on us. There's also the fact that we're kind of,
Yeah, I guess we're pretty
famous?
shitty people, huh?
No mention of the murder of the child. No mention
Oh
of
yeah,
murder
and a murder of a
of
child.
a no well-known bounty hunter. No mention of burning down a
Hey.
building over in Vapid Bend.
That
Oh,
was
yeah!
preemptive.
No,
That
I
was
forgot about
preemptive self-defense on that bounty hunter. Goddamn it.
Preemptive self-defense.
I like how
That's what I'm going with.
That's,
you guys
that's
remember all the big things, but all the little things, it's just collateral damage in the wake of the 7.
Yeah.
I can think of a few things.
The suspicious death of one Fizzlewinks.
Man, why you gotta
Oh,
bring
yeah,
that
there's
up?
also
Right?
that was
the
on
arc
Fenthwick, though.
Fenthwick. Yep. Suspicious
Why
death
you gotta bring
Fenthwick.
that up?
An entire village destroyed by a random giant. I mean, you guys leave a lot of death in your wake.
That's what
Hey,
heroes
we
do,
got
yeah.
there after the death, okay?
It's all coincidence.
It's a lot of self-defense.
It's a
A lot
lot
of
of self-defense.
Man, why you gotta bring up Fenthwick?
It's
Just
not our
saying.
fault. Everyone's literally trying to kill us all the time.
Are they?
Yes.
This is what it means to be a member of
I mean,
the
what would
Seven.
you know, Belmont? I guess you've been here. Never mind. I apologize.
He has been. Jeez. Poor Belmont.
I gotta make my name in this family, alright? It's like sibling rivalry now or something like that. So. Shh.
He's literally the namesake.
Okay, and
You can't top that one.
You can't really beat that. He is where the name came from.
Whatever.
Kind of think he has all the rights.
It's still odd hearing you outside of the sword.
Right?
didn't
What
said
sword?
anything.
Belmont was inside Lucius's sword.
Yeah.
What?
This was acknowledged.
Dragon spits out its food. Wait, what?
I think you're going through a lot right now, and there are certain details that your brain just may not have room for anymore. But it's okay, trust me.
When I had Lucius' sword, I spoke to Belmont. I didn't know at the time, but yeah.
How's it like living as a sword?
Stiff.
It's very constraining.
Dead. Right. Oh, then.
How's that go? Unlimited
Take
power.
away party chat, John. You
Unlimited
can't take
power.
away the party.
I put the party chat back into normal, but I would
Tiny.
ask you to focus on the campaign, leave the gifts for breaks, and down that. There is also the perfect moments I get it.
Little
but-
left.
So, bomb being dropped, going through all that discussion. The second hour is coming up. It's getting about 4 o'clock, and as you guys are discussing this, Baxter comes back and says, "Just so you know, it's been 2 hours that you have paid for. I hope your food was to your expectations, as well as the drink. Were you intending to stay longer?"
Are you guys done with your food?
Yeah, do we need to speak about all this some more?
If not, we can go to the Mage's Guild and see the trap.
I think we're good. Unless anyone else has anything to talk about.
That and no.
So you decide to leave and head to Mage's Guild? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Baxter thanks you all for spending time. You see him, he like kind of reads the room that you guys were talking about something serious, so he keeps it short. But he seems very professional about it. Like maybe this isn't the first time he's had to deal with some questionable things or shady things, or he's very used to not listening in and just kind of letting you go along your way. He says, "Thank you very much for your business. We hope you come back another time."
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
No,
And the food was delicious. And I'm gonna look around and realize that I never drank my danger, and then drink it up really quick. And she'd be like, "And this too."
yes, that's one of our most favorite drinks.
You okay?
As you guys are exiting, you see him waving in some employees that come through the back, and they immediately begin cleaning the area. They seem to be very energetic and efficient.
So I
And-
suppose the question. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. And as you're leaving, Bridget also thanks you for your services and wishes you well, and hope that she comes back soon.
Bart awkwardly thanks Bridget.
I want to see if he's into her too.
Oh wait, is that the chick?
Your passive insight gives away.
He's super
That-
easy to read.
Vard, yeah, and he's not very hard to read.
It's because she's
Um,
a tiefling, isn't it?
Vard is very uncomfortable around pretty women, it would seem.
What? That's
As
weird.
and you remember and he's been around you two long enough that he's more comfortable. But you remember when you first met Vard, he was very acting the same way. Kind of. He was kind of busy in rage, murdering someone. But after that rage wore off, he acted very similar, very shy. Yes. He's very shy, and you remember also, Vard's very young compared to the rest of you.
What is
Especially
everyone's
Belmont.
Just a baby.
You should say especially to Belmont.
Belmont's like grandpa's grandpa.
Belmont is ancient.
Damn.
I meant that in a respectful way, not like he's fucking. He's pretty spry for such an old man.
I just the way it was said. Just like Belmont.
I forget how it goes. I wish I remembered it.
But
But we walk home in the pouring rain, uphill, both ways.
both ways.
How it goes?
Usually it's
I think
snow
it's snow, yeah, in snow. We can hear them all.
with holes in your shoes.
Yep. So as you guys leave and head to the Mages Guild, correct?
Nope, maybe we should.
Yep.
You are not accosted in any way on your way there. No traps are sprung on your way there. You are not pulled into a different dimension, exploded, whatever your mind is currently racing as you're trying to figure out what is happening. You get to the Mages Guild, which you know as this. There's many rooms in this guild hall, but it's just the one room with an arcane symbol on the door. That when you open it, suddenly becomes a much larger room with seemingly extra hallways that doesn't seem to fit inside this building. And behind the desk, you see the archivist. He looks up and he says, I was expecting a visit from you after Dad got back, seemingly quite shaken up.
I'm gonna take off the hat and put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
What is the meaning of this, archivist?
Well, whenever there's I'm sure Dag explained this to you already about the investigation and everything. I'm sure that's not what you're asking. There is currently an investigation happening in Corolla. Your guild benefits are temporarily revoked until you are cleared as a person of interest. A Magus will be calling upon you to ask you some questions. You're not. I don't know the assigned Magus yet. You are not being detained whatsoever, but you will be asked to report back to the nearest Mages Guild at some point in the near future once a Magus has been assigned and the investigation is more. So it's a little bit delayed right now because of the elections, but they are taking it very seriously. A charge was brought up about a mage being responsible, that new evidence has been found that a mage was responsible for the destruction of the town of Rakana. You are one of those on the list. Being from the north, you are a possible person of interest. Suspect, that's the word.
What destruction of Rakana is it that you're speaking of?
Several years ago, there was an avalanche that was caused that destroyed over half the city, half the town. The perpetrator was never caught. There was some sightings of a dragonborn fleeing the area, but other than that, there wasn't much else detail to go off of. There have been bounties posted for it for years. Recently, apparently, Avo has decided that the Adventurers Guild is no longer going to be searching for said bounty, and the Maidens Guild was happy to comply as it had been so long ago, but more evidence had been recalled. So the Maidens Guild took upon themselves to investigate once it was supposedly claimed that a maid was involved.
Interesting. And this questioning that Krolla will be going to, will we be allowed to be present as well?
No, she will be questioned here in the guild by one of the Maguses. You are all welcome to wait for her outside when that does happen.
No problem. I have a quick question if perhaps you don't oblige. You were saying that the events of this took place years ago, but new evidence has come to light.
Yes.
What would have came up recently that wouldn't have come up at the time?
I don't have that information. The Magus I'm sure, will bring that up to Corolla during the questioning. It could have been anything. There could have been trace of arcane use that eventually got tracked, whereas before they may have been looking for something more physical. I am not sure. Like I said, I'm not the one investigating.
Can we at least go back to Avo?
Currently, all of her privileges are revoked. So unless you can get yourself there, that is the only way.
I mean, even if we're going willingly to go back to where all of the mages and everything are to make it easier on everybody else. There's
like
no
I said,
travel
the Magus is not assigned yet. So the Magus may not even be in Avo. Not all mages are in the city at this moment.
And the Magus isn't going to be someone that Corolla would have had extended contact with, right? Because that would just be a conflict of interest.
Most likely, there are many Magus out there that I'm sure probably have never even heard of Corolla before. And I'm sure they will be doing their investigating. Corolla, you know that when you received all your information about the Mages Guild, Magus is one rank above your current rank, just below the rank of the wizards, which are the singular teachers across the continent. So they are very high-ranking, just under. They are the least numerous title that there can be more than one of, I guess you could say. Because wizard, there's only 9 of them, I think. Roughly 9. There's only one archmage, but there's multiple different maxes.
Okay. Well, am I not allowed to leave the city? Can I still accept jobs?
You are not detained. You can still move about your way unless new information comes around. You are not detained. You are just currently your permissions are revoked.
I'm gonna just look at Cassidy.
Sorry, it's loud. Hold on.
Suddenly a hailstorm outside.
Talking in character.
Okay, sorry. You were just looking at me.
Yeah, because my character's at a loss. I guess we just have to stay here, huh?
Why don't we go and head to one of the inns, and I'm just gonna lean in close to Kroll and be like, if you like, we can head to that one where Varric does watch him be a little bit uncomfortable. That might cheer you up.
I'm gonna look at Varric. Archivist, please contact me immediately if the Magus comes soon.
They will contact you directly, don't worry.
Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Let's go to that tavern, Cassidy.
Alright.
So you head to the...
Taste of Fire.
The Taste of... As you're leaving, Darby says it could be a day or a few days, so don't feel required to stay within the city. Please go about your business as per the normal.
My wave.
I'm sure this will all be cleared up in time.
Yeah. This is like getting the internet taken away from you. Yay.
So you leave and head to the Taste of Fire. Taste of Fire is one of the larger inns of the region. Coral, you're more familiar with it.
Ah,
Being
shit.
here
Hey,
last time.
hold on. Before we leave, could I put back the hat on?
I would say you would
Okay,
remember
cool.
to do so.
Just wanted to say.
Ooh. You head over to the ice, sorry, I was reading the name of the city. Taste of Fire. It seems relatively busy. It is one of the most common inns that is used here, and one of the largest, so plenty of people going in and out. Are you just heading in?
Yeah, let's go find that barmaid.
What?
What?
What? You head into the Taste of Fire, and just as it is busy on the outside, it's just as busy on the inside. You see Amrita at the front, behind the bar, which is also served as the front desk, serving multiple drinks out, looking fairly busy. Running around incredibly fast is the gnome. Nurk, Vart, as you would know him, seemingly just moving just as fast and jittery as before. You also see Shavesh walking around, the non-binary elf. And you also see Freda, the shockingly tall, fair-haired woman with the heart-stopping wound, who smiles, immediately notices you enter Vart and smiles at you, but then goes about her way serving her
He
patrons.
very awkwardly smiles.
And I'm pretty sure each of you noticed this because you all have decently high passive perception, except maybe Draken, who oddly enough I think has the lowest.
Is Amarita
Yeah.
Sorry.
That smile, was that a smile of recognition? Like, does she recognize him, or was that just a hi, you're in here, I work here, how are you today?
It was a smile of recognition because she seemed to be like in the middle of her job. And I mean, Varg is a very noticeable person to begin with, but she stopped and she looked at him and smiled. Not at all of you. You can see the clear eye contact, like looking directly at Varg.
Can I tell if she's like interested?
Not from this distance. You just
Okay.
briefly see that smile
Got it.
as it continues on. Let's see. 13.
Is
18,
Amarita the
19.
girl behind the bar?
Amarita is the owner. Behind the bar, yes.
Okay, she's the freaking decked one.
Yes.
All right.
Why is Jackie?
I don't think we got her name last time. Or I didn't write it down.
That's not written down because you would have gotten her name. Oh, never mind. Everyone notices except Belmont notices the smile of Art. Because Belmont only has a passive perception of 13. Not the wisest.
Don't be telling my stats.
It's probably why he spent hell long in a sword.
I think he was actually more perceptive in the sword.
Damn.
Sorry, Aunt.
Well, he's used to being swung around and getting better vantage point on things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. But with that brief exchange, Amrita shouts out to you, I'm quite busy. Just wait there one moment and I'll be right there. As she's just flinging drinks. And you guys kind of stand there in the middle of the floor, in the entryway. The large group that you are, people are kind of pushing past you to get out and in. And you see Amrita come from behind the bar, wiping her hand on her apron. Says, large group, what can I do for you? And as she says that, she looks around. And she seems to notice you've arced. Excuse me. It's like, oh, you're back. It's been some time. And she kind of looks around, but doesn't notice Corolla because she is disguised. So these are the rest of your friends?
Yeah.
Okay. What can I do for you?
Just kind of look over at Cassidy.
Yeah, we would perhaps like a few rooms where is it possible to pay by the day? We're not entirely sure how long we will be here.
Yeah, no problem. You can come down in the mornings each day and continue paying. That's not a problem. Do you want 7 rooms?
There's 7 of us, right? Yes, please. And yeah, that'll do for now. If you guys would like to go ahead and find somewhere to sit, I'll go ahead and handle the financials here.
7 rooms will be 56
Shoo you
gold
guys
per
away.
day.
Okay, I'll go ahead and pay for all 7 today.
Okay.
How about we just share rooms?
Just Corolla, hold on. You can stay with me. You know what?
Okay.
We'll get.
Each room has 2 beds, by the way.
We'll go ahead and get 4 rooms. And the Varric here will have his own room, please.
Sorry.
Damn.
Do I overhear this?
I don't know if
I
Kathy has
kind
shooed you away.
of shush you guys or shoot you guys away, like, oh, go ahead and get comfortable, and then I'll handle all of this.
So probably not.
Okay.
So
Oh, man.
so for the first night that'd be 32 gold.
Oh, 32 gold. Oh, good.
Well, yeah, because
Oh,
it
yeah,
was 7
because
rooms
it's
dropped down to
fixed,
4.
And I have a question.
Yes.
This lovely lady over here, and I'm just gonna gesture toward
Damn.
the one
God
that smiled at Varric.
Freda, what about her?
Is she by chance spoken for?
She kind of gives you an odd look.
I'm not asking for me.
Oh.
Just, I mean, not that I wouldn't oblige. She's very, very, very good looking. But no, alas, not for myself.
Unless she's keeping it secret from me, no, I don't believe she is.
Have you heard? I understand that our friend here, Varric, had been here before, as you had recognized him. Has she spoken of him at all since he has left?
Not by name. She gets a lot of attention here at the inn, so I don't keep track of it.
Does she ever meet up with gentlemen callers?
She's not a whore, if that's what
No.
you're asking.
I just mean, our friend is very, very taken by her, and he's also not very experienced in the ways of speaking to women, and I would really just hate for him to go out on a limb and be shot down in a brutal fashion, and he would be nothing short of respectful. He is very
I
very
don't speak for
respectful,
Freda. I'm not her mother. You would have to ask her that.
but you know what, that is very fair.
And I don't mean to be rude about it. I honestly do not know. It would be best to speak with her.
Understood. Is this the type of conversation that she would find insulting? I don't want to insult the young lady.
If you approach her not as an object, more of as a person, more likely not. She would probably
That's
not find it offensive. Which
Okay.
I think you're perfectly capable of.
I may be able to pull a thing or two. Okay. Thank you very much. I
You're welcome.
appreciate your.
And I appreciate your patronage. Yep. Well, I must get back to the bar. She says, just follow me real quick. She walks back to the bar. You see her rummage through. She's like, she gives you the 4 keys. Says you have 4 rooms. 2nd floor, end of the hallway, 2 on the left, 2 on the right.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna head back towards the group.
She immediately goes back to distributing drinks.
We're gonna share rooms, but as there is an odd number of us, one will be out. I figured Cast and Belmont. Here's a key for you, for your room. Draken, I wouldn't dare part you with your muse, so here's a key for you guys. Coral and I, being the ladies of the group, will bunk together. Vark, are you okay with a room on your own? Give you a little bit more space?
I mean, yeah, I could have just slept on the floor in Draken and Ed's room, though.
You know, I figured you should just have somewhere comfortable for the evening. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see about fetching us some drinks. And I'm gonna go specifically to Freda. Was that it? Freda? Freddy? Fred?
Free to call it.
Freda.
Freda.
That's how I have it written down.
Yes.
Freda. Okay. Just making sure.
As she is moving quickly throughout the floor, serving people meals, collecting orders. She's just going back and forth quickly from the kitchen back to the floor, kitchen back to the floor.
Okay. I don't want to bother her too much, but I'm gonna try to catch her before she heads towards the table where everyone's at.
And you catch her as she's coming back out from the kitchen without anything in her hands. She's like, "One moment, I'll be right with you." If oh god, what's her name?
Yeah,
One
no
of the
problem.
others doesn't.
I would just like to. I'd actually like to speak to you when you have a moment, and I'd like to be the one who orders for my group here, if you don't mind.
Okay, I'll be with you hopefully shortly.
No problem. Please take your time. I don't mean to inconvenience you.
No problem. And she just continued, like she's talking to you as she was still moving.
Yeah.
She goes in to another table, speaks briefly with them, goes back into the kitchen comes back out with several plates, distributes them on the table that on the table she was speaking to, and then heads to your table and says, "Right. So, what can I get you?"
Yeah, if you would be able to bring us a round of ale for everybody, and do you have any ciders on the menu that you would personally recommend? Or me?
Ciders. We have ale, wine, and whiskey.
Okay, you know what? A nice, strong whiskey, if you have any with some sort of fruity undertones, if possible.
We have a stone bone whiskey. Not very fruity.
Which one's your... What drink would you personally recommend?
I personally enjoy the Bar of Crush. It's a red wine with that fruitiness that you speak of.
That, you know what, that sounds wonderful. If we could go ahead and get a bottle of that for the table as well.
Okay, that'll be 6 gold.
Okay, and I'm gonna hand her 10 gold.
Oh. What? Is that, was there more you wanted?
No, I just wanted to request that you be our server for that. It does seem a little bit busy, and I do recognize you guys are sharing tables. And if I'm to be quite blunt, it's just I'm not. The extra money is just to have an opportunity, if you are interested, to speak with my friend here that I believe you have met. Between you and me, he's quite smitten with you, and I think it would really make his night just to be able to converse with you, if it is something that you were interested in, and if it's something that you would be willing to entertain.
She gives you a look. She glances at
I
Bart.
would like to ensure that I'm not asking you for anything inappropriate. He's very shy, and he would not.
Are you saying this all at the table? That she.
No. That's why I was trying to catch her before she went.
Well, you did, table. And then okay, then she.
Oh
you
I
did.
was like kind of hanging out over there.
Got ya. Okay.
Yeah.
Following her. Oh my god.
No, not following her. Like I specifically
gotcha.
requested to speak.
Yeah,
to her,
I gotcha.
I stayed out of her way. Yeah.
Well, she like as she's talking to you, when you say that, she like looks over at Vark, and Vark, you notice her looking at you, talking to Cassidy.
Again, I recognize that this may seem very presumptuous, and I want to ensure. I'm not asking you to do anything that you.
She like holds up her hand. She takes 7 gold, gives you 3 back. She's like, "I'll accept the gold as." Excuse me, sorry. She's like, "I'll accept the gold as a tip, but you don't need to pay me to have a conversation with someone. If he is interested, once I get off, of course I'll speak with him."
Understood. And just to clarify, I wasn't to pay you to speak with him. It was
I
more
I
if
know,
you had
I
to
know.
decline other tables, it would make up for
I understand.
those tips.
Thank you for your tip. I will come back with your bottle right away.
Of course. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Take off.
Let her get back to work. God damn it. She's gonna get fired.
Did I ever tell you guys anything?
You don't know what went down. I was
Me as a person knows.
You know.
Even Vark has an idea because like she was speaking with you and like looked specifically over at Vark. I think it's back.
He's
Oh,
looking. He's
before-
like, I may be dumb, but I'm not stupid.
Nah, never. You know what? Never mind.
Okay.
So that
I
was.
mean, I do have an intelligence of 9. All right, it's not.
I mean,
It's not. It's low, but not that damn low.
Well, I mean, your passive
know, hey.
investigation.
just throwing it out there is better than me hitting on her because. Yeah.
So she leaves, comes back pretty quickly with a bottle of wine, puts it in the center of the table, and brings out 7 glasses to go with it. Vark, your heart stops when she winks at you.
That's
And then
literally
she
the
continues
description I
on.
wrote down.
Yep. And then
That's
she
not a
continues
joke
on to work.
either. By the way, that's literally the description I was given when I first
Yep.
met her.
She has a tattoo of a serpent on the back of her right hand and a heart-stopping wink.
Don't remember the tattoo part.
Damn
Explain.
girl.
I never gave it to you because you never really said you looked, but
That's fair.
Seeing the tattoo of a serpent, do I recognize it?
no, it's just a serpent. It's not any kind of symbol or
It's not like
anything like that.
the
With your
Zetsu
bardic,
spirit.
yeah, with your bardic knowledge, it doesn't come up as anything
Got it.
religious.
Okay.
She goes and she handles some other tables. Stops by your table, asks if you need anything else, or if the wine's perfectly fine.
The wine is good. Would anybody else like anything?
Did you literally just ate like 15 minutes ago?
Yeah.
I think you want food.
Just the wine.
Do you have anything else that's doesn't have alcohol?
Yes, we have juices and waters.
Oh,
Waters.
what juice do you have?
We have iceberry juice. We have.
Oh, that's right. I think I had the iceberry last time I was here. I'll take that.
I don't know if it was called iceberry, but we're gonna go with that.
Yeah, I think it was it.
She quickly runs and grabs you a mug of iceberry juice.
Thank you.
Are you guys going to be discussing anything while you're sitting here? The rest of the party's not questioning why you guys are here at all. You're just kind of following
Just
Cassidy around.
hanging out, chit chat.
I just got back. Abe woke up, so I missed a good portion of all that.
You didn't miss nothing. You missed Cassidy trying to hook up Vark, that's all.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Didn't
Hold
miss
on.
nothing. That sounds like a
we're
great
still in the
time.
process.
Sorry,
This is
when
early.
when I say nothing, I mean story-wise. This is side story.
The story of love is the most important
Jesus.
story of all, John.
God damn it.
Preach.
The rest of you that are just following around, I mean, you guys were suddenly rushing to go to the tower. All of a sudden, you guys are just hanging out in town. So just let that settle with you.
I would, while Cassidy and Beraxin stays here, does anyone want to come with me to the bounty board to see specifically certain things?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
I mean, I'll go with you if you want.
No, Berax, you stay here.
You work on that story of love.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Let's go,
I'm not
Draken.
aware of this hookup, by the way.
Cole grabs Draken and starts pushing him out.
And I yell back, and I remember if they have a beard, don't tug on it.
Oh my god, no!
What?
You know
Vark
what?
is so
It's
confused.
okay. You know, Draken
The little
how he
dwarven
just
love.
spouts off
romance,
sometimes. It's got to be one of those dwarvish things.
Story of love. What's he? Cassidy, what's he talking about?
I have no idea.
He's
I feel
already
like he was just mentally not here for a little while. And
A little drunk from all the drinking we did. Not too
He
long
did drink a
ago.
whole bottle of whiskey, pretty
that
much.
whole bottle of that cat's eye. Not
Do I
only
be-
is but it's a creamy whiskey.
Yeah.
Do
You
I
had never
believe her at
asked for
all,
the
John?
description, so I don't know. Do you? Roll an insight check, and Cassidy roll a deceptive check.
Hold on, wait. Just to clarify, that story of love thing was that character.
Pretty sure it was. I feel like it was for Draken.
Alright.
Draken's more insightful than you think. Oh, but it doesn't matter. The plot.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say even your bonus. I'm sure your
Yeah.
bonus. Could
you
easily just
you literally yeah, couldn't fail that deception roll, but it would have been a little iffy. But no, it's yeah. You kind of look at it. She's like, it's weird, but I mean, Draken's weird, so
Yeah, he does kind of say just kind of random stuff sometimes.
Yeah, usually I just nod and go along. Seems to be the safer route. Because
Yeah,
once you
to-
get
Alright,
start talking about something, oh boy.
Yeah, to be honest, sometimes I do too. I sometimes he goes off on stuff, and I'm like, what? I don't understand at all.
That's okay. You know, but Vark, I've come to realize we have spent so long as traveling companions. And while we know a little bit of your sordid history, don't really know you. Like, do you have a special someone back in your tribe?
No, I kind of had to leave before I really could find anybody.
Was there someone of interest at the time?
No, don't really have time for that sort of thing when you're being hunted.
You know, that makes sense.
We kind of had to stay moving for quite a while.
Now, have you had much experience in, like, talking to women in a romantic manner?
No, literally zero.
Do you know what compliments are?
I mean, yeah, like,
Other than, like, hey, nice shot, good kill, you really fucked them up. Like, you know, complimenting a person's appearance. Or, like, their intelligence in a non-battle manner.
yeah, no.
Okay, I had a feeling. Now, you know, you're very easy to read. And, I will say that wink may have held a little bit more within it. So, next time she comes around, ask her something about herself. Like, if she's having a good day, is it, you know, if
So-
there's anything around here to do that she really enjoys or that she can make recommendations on. Get her to talk about herself.
So while Cassidy schools Vargt in the School of Love, we move on to, and as that conversation continues, the rest of you get to listen into that. Corolla and Draken will head out to the bounty board. You arrive at, like I said, more of a wall than a board. Tons of bounties every Draken. You've never seen anything like this before. I mean, you knew of Dragonborn and how they can be almost as stubborn as dwarves, but even this is ridiculous for you. Go ahead, both of you roll investigation check.
Working on it.
Damn it, Lynn. Stop crying in the background.
Leave him alone.
Right, so, Draken, as you're looking at the board, you find a bounty that it seems to be an official bounty presented by the Adventurers Guild here in Icemount, as explaining travelers have been getting harassed by huge white wolves to the north, and the representative of the Adventurers Guild is offering 10 gold per hide. Corolla, as you look, you see that bounty, and you also notice a personal bounty that is posted about from a Lolk Korid. You recognize the last name as being part of the Silver Dragon family here in Icemount. Paying 100 gold for anyone to investigate the Kulaks. I really should have chosen a different name. Kulzak family, which you also recognize as the Black Dragon family. I didn't put it actually. Hold on. The Blue Dragon, sorry, not Black. Blue Dragon family. And he puts in there, he swears that they have cursed the Silver Dragons. That's the two bounties that really stand out.
Nothing in regards to me.
You don't notice anything in regards to you.
So it looks like we can go
Hey,
kill
Draken.
some wolves up north for 20, or
Yeah.
sorry, the 10 gold to hide? Or 20 gold to hide?
10 gold to hide.
10 gold to hide, or we can look into some potential curse with.
You don't know about the curse. Roll saw the curse, not you.
Oh, I thought she said she didn't see it. Oh, okay, that's
No.
misheard.
No worries. She didn't see anything about herself being on the board, but she saw the curse bounty.
Okay. We have a couple of anywhere between hours and days. Why not? Well, what do you think the party would like to do?
Are you mentioning the curse bounty to him?
Yep.
Scroll. Okay. So now you're aware of it, Draken.
I feel like because you're a cleric, you might be more interested in this, but I'm not sure.
If you want to know what I think the party would enjoy, slaying the menace of the wolves is probably what the party would most enjoy. As for myself, I'm most interested in this curse nonsense. Potential nonsense. How about we take the information back to them and we'll decide as a group. Besides,
gonna
I don't
get
want to miss out on Varric's lesson.
Oh no.
I grin a little.
What? Are you telling me you don't have someone waiting for you?
I walk off.
He turns a little red and walks off.
Well,
So Crawl,
Nailed
as
it.
you
I'm gonna take both bounties.
as you grab the bounties, you in the corner of your eye you catch a third bounty that stands out. It's a little bit longer. It has more of a description. Torn Altus of the you recognize the Bronze Dragon family has set a bounty on an undead
Hold on,
creature.
you got cut off.
Torn Altus of the Bronze family, Dragon family, has a bounty set on an undead creature to the north. Creature is described as a large undead beast with dripping veins covered in white fur. It is said that it commands winter wolves as well. 300 gold to whoever brings proof to Torin that the creature is dead. You see a lot of comments also though, like so there's the bounty, but also you see all this like other ink on the bounty written all over it, making fun of Torin apparently. So a lot of people think he's gone crazy, according to the comment.
I'm gonna take the paper. Is there like a table, like an office receptionist? There you go, receptionist.
You can go inside the guild hall and ask for someone.
Do I notice
They'll do
her
that.
like going off and?
Yeah, you see her
I
like
didn't say
as you like look back over your shoulder, like kind of ducking your head, trying to avoid conversation. You see her rushing off into the building.
Wait up, and I'll run up after her.
clank, clank, clank.
Oh,
Yep. Cling,
yeah.
cling, 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 cling. Little legs sprinting. Hey, you go inside. There is someone at the front. Part of the Adventurers Guild is typically they're the ones who manages the guild halls in general. And he sees you walking up in the dwarf in heavy armor, short of breath. What can I do for you?
Hi, I'd like more information. Hi, I'd like more information about this.
Why are you doing that?
You know
Shut
that
up,
Kroll is
bro.
disguised as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know this.
Okay.
Your character
I thought
knows
she
this.
was doing it without her hat on.
No, she has her hat on.
Okay.
So are you spreading out just the third bounty, or all?
The third bounty and the wolf bounty as well.
Okay. Look, he
Might
grabs
as well
Wolf.
inquire about all of them, information is power.
So he'll
I
take the
guess.
3 bounties. He's like, well, this one's pretty straightforward. Slides the official bounty over to you about the wolves. Like, kill wolves, get their pelt, bring them back, get gold. Second one, the Corrids and the Clocksocks are always feuding. The Corrid family has been complaining about feeling off. There was mentioned something about a dark presence that they swear is nearby. I personally think they're a little crazy.
Has there ever been like actual incidents between the families, like blatant fighting or anything like that?
This is your first time in Icemount, I'm guessing, Master Dwarf.
Yes.
There is constant feuding. Nothing serious, but they're always at each other's throats. It's how they are. That's how they have been for years. Centuries.
No one's ever died though.
When there used to be more duels in the streets kind of way of life, people died, but nothing suspicious,
I see.
anything like that. Very straightforward. But yeah, so he is. There wasn't more information on the bounty. I'm guessing that the Cord family, specifically Volkir, wishes you to, if you want to know more, probably go to them, and they can maybe explain more to you. Probably his suspicions. I personally think it's a waste of time, but you can try. And this third one, right, Torin. As you know, the Bronze Dragons family is the traders of all the families in the area, and he swore that his caravan was attacked. We honestly just think it was just wolves, but he swears by it that it was another creature commanding them. He's off his rocker, to be perfectly blunt. But he is offering 300 gold to anyone who can prove it. People have tried proving it with various things, and I guess he's very set in his ways. But you can, if you want to waste your time, feel free. You can go speak with him as well. He may have more details he did not put on the bounty, but I doubt.
Where does he reside?
He is one in the Bronze family house to the southwest.
Which one is that, sir? As you may recall, I'm new here.
It is the one with the bronze dragon out front.
Okie dokie.
He means in all seriousness.
Okay, well, thank you, sir. Is there any other interesting bounties that perhaps we missed?
That is of an opinion of yourself. There's plenty of bounties out there if you wish to deal with the pettiness of some of the Dragonborn. Feel free to go through them. Feel free to search through them.
I like money.
Well, what's your highest paying bounty currently?
Torin bounty would be the highest paying.
I see.
With Lokes the second.
I see.
And if you're good at killing wolves, really, the official bounty is probably the best way to go if you're looking to make money.
Thank you, sir. Do people often show
Never
up
got
with
your name.
with the pelts?
Name's Tom. What was that?
Do people often churn in pelts around here?
Not
Like,
very
is there
often.
A lot of wolf presence? or
There's plenty of wolf presence, but those are nasty beasts.
I see.
We'll get an occasional group that managed to hunt one down, but more often than not, the wolf wins.
Well, what do you know about the wolves then?
They're large and dangerous.
And delicious.
They got themselves some teeth.
The spirit of art. How do they taste?
I have no idea.
Probably delicious when not spoiled.
Magically delicious.
Even when spoiled, probably pretty good.
Well, Kroll, are you
Sounds
satisfied? Should we head back to the group?
Yeah, let's go and tell them about the bounty.
I like you're disguising yourself, you're changing your voice, and he's still just casually calling you Krolla.
Okay, Krolla, let's go. And stop doing that.
I'm just gonna try to trip him.
Oh god.
We have a very low center of gravity.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check, Krolla.
So my computer crashed.
I was wondering why you changed voice. I'll roll for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, where the heck are you? There you are. Skills.
Are we gonna hear the crash from back at the tavern?
You might. No, you're not. Oh, that only rolled to me. Sorry, guys. Oh, I can just reveal it. There we go. Corolla goes to stick her foot out to trip you, Draken, and
I
you actually don't notice it at all. Because as she goes to do it, she actually trips herself and face plants.
No.
Seems legit.
Bad.
I turn and look, Crawler, what are you doing on the ground? There's no time for that. We gotta go meet up with the party.
I don't know. For some reason, I wanted to see from your point of view. Yeah.
Damn.
Jesus.
The quick mind of a bard. So you head back to the Taste of Fire, where your party is there, and you just see Varric, like, you thought Varric couldn't blush before, but now he is actually a darker shade of his normal tan fur, and Cassidy there just going on about what the knowledge of love.
How to
Oh,
politely
we must be at the
seduce
beard
a
party.
lady.
Ooh. I'll come in and I'll sit down next to Cassidy. So how much of the beards have you told him about?
We left those out for this conversation. As it does not apply here. Not all races have women with beards. In fact, it's
All the more reason to know Cassidy.
this is easy mode teaching right now because it's tiny here. He's learning.
I looked at Varg. When you're ready to really learn, you let me know. And I'll go back and sit down.
Pretty sure my numbers are way higher than yours, Draken.
He's got age on
Numbers?
you.
Yeah, but I am super charismatic, and pre-Lucius, she used her wily ways to get her way. She wasn't, a cleric.
Numbers? What?
That's advanced lessons.
That's
Don't worry about
advanced.
that.
It's advanced when you start counting.
And then I just jump right back into it. But I'm not talking about like sexual seduction so much. I mean, there's little like bits in there on how to get, but it's more like how to relate to women and how to talk to them so she feels comfortable and not be a creeper, and like it's actually very tasteful, oddly enough.
And throughout this entire thing, Vart, you do have memories of your sisters mentioning similar things, but you not caring to listen. But unfortunately, you're stuck here listening to Cassidy this time. and
I
can't do it.
laugh. You all work too hard. Back home, you just get them drunk.
Oh God.
And I
You
start
know-
laughing.
Dragon.
Some societies that works. A lot of societies, you might find yourself on a bounty board if you get the wrong person drunk.
No. At this point, I
One
feel like it's
more time
granted because
for
I'm pretty
beer,
sure they needed
twice
alcohol to
my
look at him.
Damn. The shade.
damn.
The shade's coming out.
My face still hurts for the fall, so I'm really salty right now.
Anytime I notice Freda coming closer, like I'll disengage from the conversation with Vark, just to leave it open if there's opportunity.
She has stopped by every now and then to check on you guys. You guys haven't ordered anything new, so she'll check on you very often, but she does come by.
So the next time she comes by, I want to get her attention.
As she walks by, you clear your throat, and Fred stops and looks over, down towards you, Draken. Yes?
I have just a quick question. We've been having a discussion here, and would you like to have a drink with this young man? And I point to Vark.
Mark's face is literally just buried into his drink, by the way, and he's just been staring at it.
And then I go on to tell the woman, I am going to roll a persuasion check here, but I want to get the spiel out.
I'll let you know if you need to.
Okay. See, we've been teaching our young friend here the ways of dwarven lovemaking. At least I have been trying to teach them.
I
the proper
was not
way.
teaching him anything about lovemaking. I am just throwing that out there right now.
Of course, well, that's the whole point. I get totally missed the point, right? I'm blunt.
Bahamut
Well,
ass, Dragon. You're about as blunt as your armor. Shush.
Do not forget how shiny this armor is, too, miss. But anyways, they say all this fancy smancy stuff. Would you like to just have a drink with them?
So kind of gives you an awkward look, and then like sniffs a little bit, and like you see her relax a little bit. As I spoke to your friend already, pointing over at Cassidy, it's like, I will handle it my own way. Thank you, Storf. Is there anything
I
you would
turn on
want?
Cassidy and I go, "You undermine me at every turn."
Well,
I throw my
maybe
hands
if
up and
you
I go
don't
and
speak
sit
out
down.
of turn, then we wouldn't be having this issue.
Freda just kind of laughs and moves on.
And then I look
If
at
you-
Mark and I do the pointer finger with a little eye wink. They love the humor.
Okay, I'll give him that one. Yeah, we do like it when people are funny. It's very true. You can get most women with a joke and get her to smile.
Mark, do you
Do
respond
you know
in
any
way?
jokes, Bark?
Bark is like just a piece of stone right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wishing he wasn't almost 8 feet tall.
Yeah, pretty much. He's wishing he had that hat of disguise right about now. It could just dip out real quick and just be like, peace.
And Cass and Belmont Eglin are just watching you suffer.
Yep, and he's just face buried in the drink, as if it was alcohol. Yeah.
I'm just gonna slide a little glass of alcohol. They call it liquid courage for a reason.
Oh, has he not been drinking? You haven't been drinking?
That's
Drink,
why I was trying to be
drink. I'm gonna-
delicate. Not that
I'm
you
gonna
know
give him
anything
a
about
bigger
that.
cup full of more alcohol. I wonder why you're having so much trouble.
You go to pour him a cup, and the bottle of wine's pretty much empty.
There, you know what? This is a perfect opportunity. Bark, do you want to order some more wine?
I haven't been drinking it.
Well, yes, but you should probably have like a small glass. You don't have to get drunk, but just dull your nerves here.
Come on, Vark, you know you want to, Draken said with an extra layer of persuasion on it.
Quick question, John. How, considering he downed that the siren's drink earlier, how is he feeling any effects at all?
Not really.
Okay.
You
that's
just
what I
had
was
one.
wondering.
You just had one cup, and you're a very constitutional person.
Okay. What do you guys want?
Pass me an iceberry. We got some news.
Okay, so
That's iceberry juice
iceberry.
for Corolla.
I'd be happy to sip on whatever most people want. I took the liberties of ordering initially.
I'm still good.
The rest
off
of the
of
party is
drink
just like
earlier.
Eglin, Cass, and Belmont are just like passed out from having to listen to Cassidy talk about love for the past 3 hours.
We're just
Okay.
snoozing.
One iceberry
We're
and
just snoozing over here.
Belmont is really the master of them all when it comes to romance. We should not talk about it.
Yep.
He's got archaic ways that no one can resist.
Yep.
okay, and
Fireball.
Oh,
Archaic, not arcanic. Arcanic?
Oh.
what was
Gank?
her name? Say it.
Freda.
Freda. There you go. Next time she comes by, I want to ask her a question.
Think of like Fred from Angel.
That's what I think too.
Are you waving Freda down then, Vart, to order?
I guess nobody said what else they wanted, so I guess
I'm
two
good.
iceberries and whatever Cassidy wants.
Okay, so you flag her down.
I'll
Yeah.
take an iceberry as well.
She comes up to the table, acknowledges you, says, yes. Did you more juice?
Yeah. Could we had 3 more iceberries, please?
Yes, no problem. She turns around and goes back. Doesn't take her very long. Comes back with 3
content with
months.
my conversation I want to do before she comes back.
Okay.
Start playing on my lute. Just like, not like a big thing, just kind of sitting there playing to myself, but it is a very romantic song. It's like, oh, no, 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 no. I'll kiss the girl.
Ah. Oh God. Let's see what this sounds like.
Don't stop.
Don't stop believing. I just died in your arms.
Oh my God.
Must be something you said.
I just
Right,
died in your arms tonight.
Okay.
Oh man. Dragon, why haven't we played together? Oh man.
No. You don't understand the complexities of love enough.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Yeah, okay.
the bard.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, the smith who lives under a mountain where women look like men is the educated lovemaker.
Is trying to educate the bard who could literally change her body to fit anybody's fantasy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, it's easy for you. I speak in a more layman term for everyone else that doesn't have that ability.
I mean, I didn't know I had that
Oh,
ability.
this is battle music. I shouldn't be playing that.
Well,
No,
love
no,
is
no, no. That
battlefield.
fits. That fits.
Battlefield.
This battlefield.
That,
Yeah.
that Minotaur.
It's a battlefield of love. Love is a battlefield. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, and the next time she comes by, I want to ask her where the postmaster is in town.
Okay.
Oh,
She comes.
while we're waiting. Oh, sorry.
No, no, no. Go ahead. Please,
Oh.
for love of God.
While we're waiting for the drink, I'm gonna whip out the 3 brownies. No,
Okay.
whip out the
Did you
3
say the
brownies.
3 brownies?
Bounties.
Bounties.
Oh, because I was like, I want some brownies.
You know, the quicker picker upper.
Dude, so can I. So,
Oh right, that's right, Cruella. Good thinking.
Draken found this brownie.
Brownie?
Which is, yeah, Draken brown that blood brownie on 5 wheels.
After surfing.
And there's these. Apparently, we get 10 gold
Gold.
per.
Gold per wolf pelt.
Yes.
That our wolves are up north. There's another bounty to hunt down some horrid beast up north as well that attacked a caravan. Though the bounty guy didn't sound very convinced that it was even real.
I like both of those.
And then there's a curse
We
to be
should do
dealt
them
with.
now.
These
No,
first-
wait, hold on.
We should go do those now. Can I please edit this? No, please. Thank you. No? Yes, keep. Sorry, I'm covering myself.
Was thinking that we could go investigate this creature and go hunt the wolves at the same time as a potential option. BT dubs.
That sounds like a great plan.
Right after you talk to her.
I already did.
And tell her
In
how
more.
you feel.
Why don't you ask her if she would be interested in.
Fornication.
A rendezvous.
No, I was gonna say having breakfast with you in the morning, but there's a lot of
Whoa.
undertones with asking that. Maybe
Oh,
ask
the
her if
undertones.
she would.
Call on her.
It usually implies that she is still with you in the morning, as in you guys had spent the night together. You don't want to assume.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Ask if you can write her.
Did you? Okay, can you please enunciate your words, please? Because just
Right?
right with a T.
Right.
Got it. Got it.
Ride.
Right.
Nice.
T and D sound very similar.
I specifically heard right.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm pretty sure I had that on the money the first time, but I
That's
understand the
probably
confusion.
out of character bleeding
Right.
through because I tend to hear things. incorrectly.
How long have we been
the
drinking
runaway?
so far?
You've been at this tavern for about an hour and a little over an hour.
Okay.
Not necessarily drinking the whole time, so you guys aren't like smashed or anything, but I can't. I guess I'm just not allowed to make a journal entry, so fuck it.
What? Why are you? Why you guys want me to talk to Freda so badly?
Listen, Bart. I'm gonna give you some good advice that none of these people are smart enough to tell you. You like someone, you walk up to them, and you choke them with your trunk.
No,
No!
you do not,
I,
Eglian.
I start slapping my hand on the table. That's right, Muse. Tell him.
That is not right!
That is the ultimate show
That is
of
generally
affection.
murder, and he doesn't have a. Oh God, Eglian. Got a wiener.
I'm tipsy over here, obviously. All right, bud.
Apparently he's been
You,
slipping
you
drinks.
take it or leave it.
The point is,
I
Varric,
think I'm gonna leave it.
Okay.
you are a very nice
Okay.
person, and if you have an interest in somebody, life is too short for you to ignore that. The decision is up to you whether it's something that you want to pursue. But don't let your shyness stand in the way of making a connection with someone and potentially making your life feel more. And at that, I will leave you alone. Unless you ask me for anything, I am always available if you ever need advice.
Yeah, he's just gonna go completely stone silent, just sit there and still drink his drink.
That's fine. Just Cassidy will keep to her word and not push any further. Because, yeah, my perception is high enough. I can tell you're uncomfortable. And I'm trying this new thing out of, not intentionally making people uncomfortable. And it's not near as much fun. But, yeah. So, then bounties?
Let's go talk to the Bronze family. After this. Because I'm
Okie
guessing you
doke.
guys are more interested in the giant wolf thing?
We need to go ask more questions about that before we go out to look for that, though.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys finish up your drink. Oh, jeez. You guys finish up your drinks. It's a doorbell.
Did we ever get our other ones?
The what? Yeah, she comes back with the juice that she requested.
Okay.
Drops the juice off. Do you say anything to her, or do you let her walk away?
I'll let her walk away. How much is the 3 juices?
They are 3 copper apiece, so 9 copper.
Let's see. I will give her a silver. Would that work out?
Were you looking for change back?
No, just give her
Okay.
a silver.
She accepts it. Thank you, and continues on.
I noticed you didn't choke her.
Jesus.
I mean, I may
I thought
have
I was clear on
lived. I may have lived in the wild all my life, but I'm pretty sure that constitutes assault
Not
when it's
if
not
they like it.
warranted.
That's assault, brother.
I mean, if it's not warranted.
Oh. You have good judgment. You're good.
How smashed is that really looking?
Apparently
right now?
pretty fucking drunk.
Well, I surely haven't been talking this entire time, so I've been drinking.
You doing okay over there, Ed?
I'm feeling good.
Oh God.
As I
If
stroke
he
your hair.
falls, I'm not catching him.
You know, maybe we. How late is it at this point, roughly?
It's about 6 in the afternoon.
Maybe we should rest for the night and investigate tomorrow. I don't know if Ed's doing too good.
Yeah, don't you worry about me, bud. You take care
Yeah,
of you.
Derek, I think that's a good idea. So that means for the rest of the night you'll be staying here talking to someone, right, Derek?
I. He just
Good
goes back to
man! I
drinking.
smack his back.
Just thump solid muscle.
You're gonna do great things. And I get up to walk out. Or walk away, I should say.
They what? You just leave the building.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
How-
I'm
Ed
actually
Lane
gonna go
stumbles
outside to get some air.
stumbles outside.
Say how stumbly is he?
It's pretty stumbly.
Okay.
Jackie, you might want to protect your muse.
I tried doing that once. He threw it away.
Damn.
Come with me and
Okay.
sing me a song, or I'll sing you a song. I'm going outside.
And out he goes.
I'm heading to the postmaster anyway, so.
All right. She lets you know that it is on the southwest part of town.
I'll be back. Just a few moments. That's in character, by the way.
See?
Did you need help with something, Draken?
No, I just need to send a letter. I will be back.
Okay.
Something Kroll had reminded me of back at the bounty board. Something long past due.
What does that mean? I'll look over at Cola.
And I will walk away.
And you walk away.
I have no idea for once. Maybe he does have someone for him. Maybe he's not a loner as I thought. Ooh, hey Cassidy!
Oh God.
What? Yeah. What do you need?
I think Jackie might have a someone.
Oh. Is their beard longer than his is?
Probably.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wait, but why do you think he has someone now?
I don't know. He just said I reminded him of something, and I asked him if he had a special someone back in the bounty board place.
That he happened to forget about until just this very moment.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Jesus.
I think Belmont has enough for today.
He seems to be drinking the same juice Ed Glean has been.
What are these?
Is your pop you crazy person? Don't fucking use my chopsticks as ninja swords. God damn it.
What the fuck's going on over there?
It's all right.
Did you really just throw it? What the fuck? Stop! Does somebody want to adopt a big ass man child?
Nope. That's all yours.
$5.
No, I'm good.
I guess we're resting for today.
Sounds
Yeah.
like it.
Yes, please.
With all the shenanigans.
After everyone has left, Vart will try to catch Freddo when pretty much everybody's gone.
He's going for it. Go on.
If I see him like waiting, I'm just gonna, feign going to bed, but really like I'm gonna find somewhere to like stand and watch.
Does
with
he
this
catch her
interaction.
attention
Are
when
you?
everybody's gone?
You're waiting for everyone to leave?
Yeah, he's gonna pretty much wait for everybody to leave.
And Cassidy, you eventually leave, but you stop, wait, turn around, and watch him from what, like the stairs.
I don't know, from wherever is like not super creepy and it looks like normal, but also he doesn't notice I'm there.
He probably wouldn't think to even look, to be honest.
And if you're trying not to be noticed, it's going to be super creepy, anyways.
Well,
You're
it's more like
Like at the top of the
if I'm a
stairs,
parent
quickly
letting their
looking.
child try something for the first time
Yeah.
all by themselves, but you're there because you want to see them
creeper.
succeed.
Yeah,
I'm not trying
dude,
to watch them
that's
bone,
creepy.
just talk.
What I'm saying is, if you're trying not to be seen, I mean, there's no like hidden spot, so like people walking by
Okay.
you are going to notice
I
you.
don't care if other people see me. I'm
'Kay.
trying for Varg
Got
to
it.
not
That's
see
fine.
me.
That's all I was
Is
just
that better?
making. Yep, that's all I was just making clear.
Got it.
Okay, so how long till after everyone leaves, Vark, do you call her over?
I'd say probably like 2 minutes.
Okay. So Cassidy,
He's
you like
a little bit too trusting in his friends
Yeah.
to not spy on him.
So about 30 minutes go by, and you guys eventually make it up to your rooms. Draken comes back from the post after and sees that everyone's pretty much gone to bed, and Imagine goes up to go do whatever he does with his muse at night. And after you clock Draken coming back, you call Freda over. And Cassie, you sit by the stairs, like watching, like peeking around the corner a little bit. People walk by, kind of just like look at you weirdly, but don't really say anything.
I'm still outside, by the way.
Oh, you didn't come back in yet?
Correct.
How long do you spend outside?
I spent plenty of time.
Okay. So
Well, I mean,
Eglin
if
has not come back in.
I was say if everyone was gone at the point where like Draken was still gone at the post, he would have done it then.
Okay.
When everyone was. He just means everyone that was at the table currently.
Gotcha.
If Draken and Ed were already gone,
Once everyone disperses to do their own thing.
yeah.
Well, okay, so everyone's seemingly gone, and you call her over?
Yeah.
Okay. She approaches and notices that no one else is around. You see her like visibly relax a little bit, as if she was trying to meet expectations or something every time she came by because of all the attention she was getting. And she says, "Oh, all alone. I see."
Yeah. I just wanted to apologize for my friends earlier. They kind of found out that well, obviously I'm not particularly great with beautiful women or anything, and so they're kind of having a go of it, and they also realize that you are a beautiful woman and I find you beautiful, but
Whoa. Look at him go.
but I just wanted to apologize for them earlier, and that's pretty much it. And then he'll awkwardly kind of just stand up and say it.
You stand up and say, "Oh, okay."
He just stands up and just says, "And thank you for, playing along," and he starts walking off to go upstairs.
You hear her laugh lightly as you're saying this, and as you like turn and walk off, she grabs your arm. Do you pull it away? Do you turn around?
He kind of turns around.
Grab her and embrace her. You
Very
got
confused.
this. Slide home.
She says, "How about you come back tomorrow and we have a conversation without your friends here in the tavern. I don't work tomorrow, and it would be nice to speak one-on-one."
Let me think about it.
Crashes and burns.
Wrong answer.
God damn it.
When
I
would
can
this be?
feel the cringiness in my bedroom.
just, anytime. Like I said, I am off. It could be. You just let me know. I will be here, but not working.
Oh,
I'll have some
okay.
things to do in the morning, but after the afternoon.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
After the afternoon, she
After
wants
the
to meet
afternoon.
him during the evening.
Afternoon.
You said after the afternoon.
Yes.
Just
I meant to say as in after 12 o'clock.
Uh,
After midday.
Yeah. Yeah. That could work.
Okay. Well, I will see you then.
Okay. Then he awkwardly walks away.
Shuffles up.
Yeah.
And she just kind of smiles and laughs to herself and then continues on. Cassidy,
he's
you
just
witnessed
like-
this entire thing.
He's just walking away like,
does he look so happy?
I don't know.
no, he looks he looks extremely
Yeah.
confused, and what would be the expression? He's having an internal struggle right about now. Let's go with that.
You know,
If
I
you
mean,
if you can
but
somehow discern that, if that could be a facial expression, that would be it. And
I mean,
when he's
like,
walk,
okay,
I was gonna say
You did good, kid.
when he's walking back, he just is kind of muttering to himself.
is it like a oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit? Like he's nervous,
Yeah,
but it looks like it went well.
he's very nervous, and he's having an internal struggle right now. And you might hear him, you might not. I don't know how close
My
he is when he
question
says
is,
it.
yes, is that what does Cassidy do as Vark's heading straight for her?
Oh yeah, no, I'm a dip.
Okay.
All I wanted to
I was
see
just
is
curious.
does it go well or not? Is she
Yeah.
nice to him? Does she rebuff him? Do I need to kill a bitch? Like,
To you, it seems that it went well, but Vark seems very stressed.
okay.
But I mean, she was laughing, and you saw her grab his arm, and they seemed to converse. And now Vark is like sweating bullets. Not really, 'cause you can't tell, but he looks very stressed.
Okay. I mean, I take that with the territory.
Yeah,
So
but not. He doesn't seem sad like he got dumped. That you would
Cool.
think.
All right, then we're good. Good to
Okay.
go.
As he's going upstairs, he'll get to the staircase and look back over at Freda, and then go upstairs and be like, I know I'm not supposed to. Celine's gonna be so disappointed. And just goes upstairs. Goes to bed.
Did he accidentally play the devil's advocate?
Hmm?
Nothing.
Devil's advocate.
Nothing.
He didn't say saloon.
Celine,
Saloon.
lady.
His mother's name. Eglin, what are you doing?
Sleeping.
Out in the snow. Just walked outside and passed out.
Well, I have some pretty good warming hide now. No?
Yeah, I mean, the cold doesn't bother you at all.
The cold never bothered him
Never.
anyway.
So you like just black out outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Would I have noticed that Ed never came back in?
I mean, by the time you went upstairs, he didn't come back, but it hadn't been that long.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind.
And you have a room to yourself.
That's true. Yeah.
How far did you make it outside the tavern before you passed out there, Eglin?
Oh, I just went and sat on the porch area, if you will, if there is, or steps.
Okay. Gotcha. Draken, as you're coming back from the post, you do notice your muse kind of passed out on the porch. Oh, he's not here. Never mind. He's tipsy as well, and he enters back in. And then you guys rest for the night, for the evening? Some of you passed out more or less. Correct?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and take your long rest. In the morning, 6 o'clock comes around. Oh. Oops. Oh, jeez. I think I skipped the day. No, I didn't. We're good. It is. You guys wake up. Draken is in his room. Him and Endling's room. The rest of you wake up shortly after sunrise. Get along with your day. You guys meeting downstairs like you normally do?
Yeah, probably. I'd assume so.
No one going around banging on each other's doors like Draken likes to do sometimes.
No, we're not in a rush to go anywhere, as far as I know, so I wouldn't do it.
Okay. You guys get downstairs. Draken nor Edglin have arrived yet. Knowing what happened the night before, they were probably sleeping it off still a little bit. You guys mostly being sober arrive first. Anything you plan to do this morning?
So, how'd it go?
We're supposed to meet this afternoon. You okay over there?
Is this music playing?
I hear music.
I don't hear music.
I hear adventure music pedal.
Oh, she inhaled grass jelly.
And when do you have to meet so we can quickly come back here?
It's just sometime this afternoon.
Cassidy, we gotta go fast.
Yep. Let's go. Wake everybody up. Now I go bang everybody's doors. Who's not awake?
Oh, music stop?
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my audio. Sorry.
Come back.
You have
Right.
someone banging at your door.
What?
Also, your muse didn't come to bed last night.
Alright, my mind was on other matters.
No. But actually, that's my audio's all checked up. Draken, you awake? Yes. Edglin is. You awake in your bed. Edglin is not in his. You do remember seeing him on the porch on your way in from the post. Passed out, it would seem, like in one of the chairs out there. With his new armor, you have nothing to worry about him freezing. So, but that's the last place you saw.
And someone's knocking at the room door?
No.
No?
You just come to wake a little bit after everyone else, sleeping in a little bit, about 30 minutes.
I'll check his bed and make sure he's not just a small animal.
Nope. I mean, you make attention. He probably slept outside all night.
Okay,
He's probably
so this
still
is
asleep out on
morning.
the porch. Yes, this is morning.
Okay, sorry. I'll get dressed and all that good junk, and I'll head downstairs, I guess.
Okay.
Oh man, that's some good music. What the hell?
I can't hear it, so I don't know.
I didn't.
It's good. It's good. Leave it.
Okay, I'm leaving it. Unfortunately, it's not playing through my stream either because I can't hear anything. I'm gonna reload.
I don't even hear anything.
See, I'm gonna reload my application.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I should do that too.
Or I'm not. I think my thing's broken. You guys may get disconnected. Give me 1 second.
Hey Sam. Hey big girl.
You booted me.
I booted everyone technically. Actually, this didn't even do anything.
And my Razor's not recognizing my keyboard.
You're the wrong razor.
Oh, I have one for each.
No, we don't need that one anymore. That's old.
Okay. Cloud one is old. The other one's the one to use.
Now I can hear you. Oh, God. Okay.
Oh yeah, there
Sorry.
you go.
Yeah, I don't know. There's probably some things. That's probably my journal entry wasn't working either. So I'm gonna try this again. So yeah, you guys are awake in the morning. Ah, perfect. Now I can use it.
Oh, spells.
Anyone needs these spells for a day, do so. You get Draken. You come down to the thing. Edgleen's not there with the rest of the party at the table. What do you get?
Eggle's there at the table.
Edglin is not at the table.
No. Do I see him there at all?
Like I said, last place you saw him was out on the porch.
Okay. I'll go head out the front door. See if I can
You head out,
eyes on him.
you head out the porch, front door, and you look where he was the night before, and he's not there.
Do a perception check.
Go ahead, Mark. You look around. It seems like the fresh snow throughout the night went through and wiped away any tracks from the night before. So you're unsure. But there's no sign of him.
I guess doing an investigation check wouldn't do anything then.
No, you don't see any coming. I mean, you can take a closer look, but
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
yeah, go ahead and roll investigation. I need everyone except for Lards and Draken to reload their application because it's not for you guys are in here at all. I don't want. Man, you refresh your browser or just hit escape and reload the application. Okay, you start looking closer and look around and you go over to where he was. And you like brush the snow away from where he was, and on the ground is his back. You don't see anything else.
I'll grab his.
Just so you guys know.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And I'll yell out his name.
Okay. Shout out his
Eggleon!
name. No response.
Can I inspect the staff?
Just that. There's nothing missed to it.
No damage to it or anything like that?
Nope.
No signs of a fight
Not to
or
the
a
staff.
struggle? And not to the area around where I found the staff?
Nope.
Any damage to the chair or anything?
Any signs of possible fracture? You can tell there's fresh snow. That covers everything basically, so you can't tell.
And there's no, that means that there's no footprints at all?
No, none that you can see.
So if he came, so it's been a while since he's really been.
I would say so. Well, it's snow during the night, so it could have been any time during the night.
I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna wake the party.
Well, they're already awake. They're at the table.
Okay,
At a
so
table.
I'll let him know, like, hey, does anyone see Eggleon? I just found his staff outside. Semi buried in the snow, right, Jones?
He didn't.
Buried in the snow. He didn't,
didn't come back. I'll go outside and look outside.
Same.
Go outside and look around, and you don't see any sign of it.
I'll ask the bartender.
You see, minor blank.
Have you seen an elephant or a loxodon
You
at
see
all?
Emery behind it. No, he was there on the front porch, sound asleep. Last I saw him,
And when was this?
last night when I locked up, about 2 in the morning.
You didn't see him when you came back, or when
Um,
you opened?
I'm in the inn, so I didn't see him when I opened the door. I assumed he went up to his room.
What time was that? About how long has it been since
About
you looked out?
about an
and
hour
looked through
ago.
there? Shit.
Draken, give me the staff.
I'll give Vark staff.
I will. Where was he sleeping? Do you know?
Right out here, and I'll show him where he was sleeping.
All right, I'll go over to where he was sleeping and take that and the staff, and I'll try and see if I can't catch his scent at all.
I'll check around the corner while he's doing that too.
I was walking around. Go ahead. Do a perception check for me there, Bart, to see if you can get a scent. I mean, the staff smells of Eglin. You search around, but the fresh snow blocks any other scents that you can smell of him.
Okay.
Not that ominous.
I like it.
I actually really like it too. Down.
Draken, I got nothing.
You look around and you see people waking up in the morning, going about their day. Nothing suspicious.
I didn't see anything either, John.
No, that was your check.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Me
Draken, there's no obvious sense.
I'll yell out Eglin again.
With mod looks from around people, but people still move on their way. No response.
How many people are walking around? I feel like a fresh.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Maybe 20, 25 people walking around very.
Go check the roof.
I'll look at Vark. But like, there can't be that many loxodons here, right?
I'm gonna assume no.
I'll turn to the crowd and I'll start asking the crowd or any people nearby. Has anyone seen a loxodon or a bipedal elephant?
People give you some odd looks. And they kind of like look at you. A few shake their heads, but most go on their way. Roll, you climb up to the roof, and there's no one up there.
Are there any animals nearby?
No, not in the middle of town. Not any non-domesticated ones.
Well, yeah, I'm just meaning animals in general nearby that look like they might have been
Like alley cats and stuff like that.
Either that or maybe like horses or something that looks like they've been tied up for the night.
We can go over to the stable. There's none right outside the inn.
Okay, there's nothing just in the immediate vicinity.
I want to check around the entire perimeter of the inn at this point.
Okay, you walk around. I mean, there's nothing for you to see going around the inn.
Right, I just want to make sure he's not like around the corner.
Yeah, he's not passed out somewhere around the corner now. I mean, there's various birds flying around the park. There's some animals here and there. You see a rat or two wandering around. Is the rest of the party doing anything? You got?
I'm falling back.
Belmont, Cassidy.
Yeah, I'll follow around.
I'm following the plans.
Okay. You guys aren't finding, don't see any trace of him anywhere.
Does anyone have any way of tracking him with this? I'll hold the staff. Wait, Draken. Can you do your object thing? The spell you used when we were trying to find the bow in the lake?
Oh, that was detect.
Locate object.
Locate object. I also have detect creature or locate creature. Yeah. let's
Which
check
you
it
know
out.
would give you
works.
would directly apply to Edgley.
Okay. I was just looking up what material I need. Does anyone have fur of a bloodhound?
Does it have money attached to it?
Not what I'm looking at here.
It's a common component. Then you could. I would say, no, it is a higher level spell. You could probably go purchase it at a reagent store. Materials.
Let's go do that.
Let's go.
And you, as you go to prepare, I mean, there's a pack. I mean, there's dogs running around too a little bit. Maybe one of them's bloodhound.
Would I be able to tell them?
I mean, it's a pretty specific breed. Go ahead and do a perception check. If you're looking for a bloodhound.
While that's going on, can Vard go back inside?
Sure. You do see
Yes.
nearby a kennel of dogs. Draken, if you want to go take a look.
Sure.
Okay. What are you doing, Vard?
Is Freda inside the building?
No. She said she had some things to do in the morning.
That's right. He'll go and talk to Hammer and Rita.
Did you find your friend?
No, and that's what we're worried about. I'm hoping to be back, but if I'm not, can you tell Fred I'm sorry? We have to go. One of our friends missing. We have to go find him.
Not a problem. Sure, I understand.
Thank you. And then he'll leave.
Draken, you go up to the kennel, a dog, and there's a lot of multiple different dogs there. And you do see in one of the kennels a bloodhound.
Time for my animal handling skills. I will attempt to get some of the fur off the dog.
As you approach the kennel, a man pops out,
Oh.
a bronze dragonborn, and says, "Oh, are you interested in a bloodhound today?"
Actually, sir, I need just a pinch of its fur.
Gives you a
I've
odd
even
look.
give you a couple silver for it. I'm in a bit of a hurry, sir. It's important.
He's like, bit of, okay. Just gives you an odd look.
This is a bloodhound, right?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Do you mind if I,
And he just kind of watches you and just kind of waves his hand towards it. Feel free.
All right, so I'll go ahead and attempt to get some fur off this bloodhound.
All right. Go ahead. You go and just yank some fur off of it.
I'm gonna try and be cool with the dog, get my hand on its neck, so in
Okay.
case when I go
Roll
to pull,
an animal handling check for me.
Can I attempt to assist him by standing?
You're not there
at
yet.
least- Oh, I didn't know I was there yet. Okay, my bad.
And you go to rest your hand on the back of its neck, and it shies, kind of ducks its head a little bit away from you, and then as you put your hand on its neck, it kind of you feel the low growl of the dog, but it's not snapping at you yet. You see the guy, the owner,
I'll go
or
for
the
it.
owner of the stall or area, kind of shift his feet a little bit and kind of hear a. And okay, go ahead and roll a dexterity roll for me.
Oh,
Hey, not bad. You go with your other hand, you reach over and you quickly yank some fur out, and the dog turns and just snaps at your hand, but you pull your hand away pretty quickly. And you hear the gasp of the guy. He's like, "Oh, I swear they're normally much flat. Did you rip some of its fur out?"
no. Yes, I'm sorry. I need it as a component for a spill. We're trying to locate a friend of ours, and I'll pull out my 50 copper, and I'll just slap it in his hand and then walk off looking for it.
He like looks down at it, looks over, he's like, "Thank you." He quickly pockets it, and then just turns around. Bloodhound was literally
Yeah, I don't know
like
about you,
5.
but $50, $50.
50, like the dog was worth like 5 coppers, so he happily takes it.
Cool.
You probably could have given him. You probably could have really just. He wouldn't have cared.
Probably not,
Whatever. Doesn't matter.
but that's not the mindset right now. Mindset.
No, I get it. I get it.
Okay. And you see Draken coming back towards the rest of the party with a proud look on his face and some dark where he can tuck away to cast a spell whenever he wants.
What's that for?
We're gonna see if Egleen is nearby.
I would still say it's early enough in the morning, Draken, that you can still set your spells, so if you want to smooth some things around to cast it. You guys haven't really done anything yet.
No, he just did it. Now where the hell is he? It's 4th level, right? Okay.
Yeah. You see, 4th level. Look at it. Not object.
Hold on. What is?
Okay. 1,000. So like,
What would
mile?
What would casting it at a higher level?
You can't. Well, you can. It just doesn't do anything.
That sucks.
That's stupid.
It should let you. It should like increase the radius or something.
Yep. But the
Okay. Bada bing, bada boom.
okay, you cast a locate creature, and immediately
Better.
you get a ping to the northeast. More north than east. North by northeast.
John.
It has to be within 1,000 feet. The tower is nowhere near 1,000 feet away.
So where are we right now?
It's way more than 1,000 feet away. Excuse me.
Oh god.
I'm just trying to say. Does it tell you how far? You sense the direction of the creature. Yeah, so it's north by northeast currently. So you know it's within you know it's within 1,000 feet. You know that. Oh, sorry. You are right here. This building.
So about 1,000.
That's not to. That's not to scale.
Damn,
I
only
know.
50 feet.
I know that.
You
I'm just
a
saying
rough
this
estimate.
direction.
You know. Yeah, north by northeast. So kind of like this direction.
Okay.
You know, 1,000 feet. I mean, he's within the city. He's currently not moving.
Okay. Who's with me? Just Vark at the moment?
No, you went back to the whole party. Party followed you guys outside.
Okay, I'm gonna point in this direction, the direction of the ping, and be like, he's this way. He's not moving. And I will take off in that direction.
Roll.
How fast? I was just gonna ask, how fast is Draken?
He's slower than all of you, so you all can do it.
Can I pick him up and fucking haul ass?
It's not that significant of a speed difference. The spell lasts for an hour, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, I don't know how slow is he compared to me?
I mean, compared to you, everyone is slow except maybe Cass, and Cass has to be full on sprinting to keep up with
I
you.
have 25 feet.
It's not as significant.
Would I be able to pick him up and run?
Yeah, you can. You can pick up a
Okay,
fucking boulder.
Without taking a penalty? All right.
Yes, you would. You would still take a penalty. You still would move at half speed.
Oh, fucking A. That's fucking bullshit.
That's
I
the
can
rules.
carry 1,000 pounds.
That's
and it's
them
like,
rules.
oh,
It's not
it's
so much
like,
the
oh,
weight
that's
as it's awkward. You're awkwardly holding someone while running.
A living creature.
Now, if he was like, unconscious and you slid him over your shoulder, I would say you wouldn't have a mobility issue. Because
I have a issue anyways.
I mean, Draken, he's got a lot of armor on. It's awkward to hold him. He probably doesn't like being picked up. He's probably smacking you in the face, pointing to different directions. It's awkward.
Put me down.
Whatever, fine.
Go pick up that girl you like.
What? Krola. From the direction that Draken is pointing, you know that direction. I mean, the furthest direction in that direction is the lake. And Draken, you would know. Well, actually, I mean, it's not running water. So, I mean, well, as far as you know, I mean, the way he's pointing, he could be in the lake. He could be on top of the lake. He could be out in the forest, any area between this and the lake. He could be in one of the market stalls on the way there, depending on the distance. There's also another inn in that general path. Actually, more of a tavern. Question mark? There. It is a tap room, not an inn. But so you guys begin to head in that direction. Right? Everyone swarm that way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like a zombie.
And
Now,
then
I
on
need to
that
s-
note, since there's like stalls and stuff like that and a building, I do, since it's in that general direction, I do want to stop and like take a quick look at each one of them as I run by. The ones
I
that
need-
are in the same direction.
I need to speak to Edglin for a moment. Edglin, are you here?
Did we just lose our lost Don?
You don't
Go
know.
to bed.
So,
Hi.
you fell asleep on the porch, unconscious. You passed out, basically.
Okay.
There's not much you remember. You remember waking up briefly in the middle of the night and being moved. Like, you couldn't tell if it was a dream or not just from the alcohol and everything. But you remember feeling movement and being bound, but not, like, fully conscious. And at that point, your head was a little hazy. So you tried to reach for your internal magics and everything, and nothing came.
Oh shit. Okay.
So you seem to be drugged.
So, seemed to be drunk.
Okie dokie. So, as the party of 7, missing their 6th member, heads off following Draken's spell that is leading them to the northeast, we will have to pick up this next time in the search of Exit.
No. That cliffhanger, though.
You guys heading to the northeast. Edglian, unsure of his location. Well, actually, pretty sure of his location. An idea, at least. And we'll see if you find him in 2 weeks.
He'll be dead
Thank you.
by then.
I mean, I
Thank-
don't know. He can hold his breath for a long time.
Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
He can't live that long. He's
He can-
whack.
He's whack.
Damn.
And we'll end tonight's session.